Boom. Oh. Yeah, any case, guys, hello, welcome back. Hey, love, hope you're doing good, man, hope you're doing good. And yeah, you were around 30 seconds early, I'd say, around there, right? Maybe 40. In any case, here, we're gonna play the new event in Limbus company here. Which means I'm gonna have two voices again. First off, though, I kinda want to do some polls, because might as well, you know. What's that? Whatever, though. I want to do a few, probably 20 or something. And then we'll continue to the event. At least that'll be the plan. Last time there was an event, it was, Area 1. Didn't actually stream that one, I did record it though. But hey, this time actually, we'll do it here. Well, though probably, I know I'm gonna have to farm later on. Perfect. Never mind, not perfect, nope. What's this game? It's a Limbus company, yep. Kinda a gacha game. Personally, I usually don't really like gacha games, but... I've played every other, game by this company, right? Oh, I swear that happens every time. Oh, whatever. Yeah, but I mainly play for story here. I think we're on chapter... Which one are we on? Let's see, yeah. I think it's 6.5 here. Yeah, 6.5, not too bad. But yeah, I guess if I want to describe it, it's basically a city that right, kinda. There's 26 districts in the city. Okay, have a good one, love. Have a good one. Let's hear. Might as well start though. Time for them, time, killing time. Oh, don't worry, man, don't worry. Life stuff takes priority, as per usual. Man, I really wish I had those. Maybe I'll be able to later, maybe. Man, wait. I can tell the amount of rewards here. Oh, that's gonna be a lot. I'm gonna need to farm up a lot here, holy. Want to get her early. If I can. Stages here, great. A scandal in time. Gotta be ready to do voices, eh? Now, as per usual. They may not sound great, but hey. Of course, this is the one that starts with, yep. Oh man. Why am I not surprised? This every time. Starting is the hardest part, eh? Oh, why can't start with Dante? Yeah, well, whatever. Man. Don Quixote loudly and obnoxious... Already messing up, great. Don Quixote loudly and obnoxiously flaps through the newspaper in her hands while peppering in a few insightful chuckles. Unfortunately, I know exactly what this means. And she found something, right? And I cannot do these ones, heck. Oh man. That she will continue to draw my attention until I can... That she will continue to draw my attention until I acknowledge her at the most appropriate moment. Okay, Don Quixote, fine. What is it? Okay, fine.
Well, Manager Esquire, Dawson knows that the city's upstart companies, such as one Limbus company, must always pay close heed to the ever-changing world around us.
Yoy.
Hie thee hither, Read thy newspapers, Manager Esquire, and do keep thyself up to date on the event of the city. As myself and I, Don Quixote, do ear every morrow.
Oy, oy. Okay, but just go along with it, why don't you? I'm pretty sure she's talking about Mersalt in one of his morning routines. You know, the one with newspapers. Aha, the newspaper routine, where he wakes up before the crack of dawn, parks himself on a chair, folds one leg over the other at exact 90-degree, figure 4 leg lock position, and peruses the morning newspaper. That. I guess it left an impression on her. Betcha she'll be back to her usual self in a week or so. You're right.
Hearken on to me. Art thou paying attention?
Oy, oy. Yep, totally. So what's new? What? Did an article mention us or something?
Oh? How didst thou know?
Wait, really?
Forsooth, feast thy eyes on page 3. Though it is quite regrettable that we were robbed of the chance to be on the front page.
Oy. No, I think the first 3 pages is still pretty good.
Oh my gosh, hi. Huh? Page 3. We're really starting to put our names out there, huh?
Don Quixote and Rodio, the 2 sinners who are guaranteed to draw the full attention of whichever space they inhabit. We're speaking. It was only a matter of time before the other sinners began crowding around us, curious about the commotion.
Ahem. A dramatic conclusion to the mysterious disappearances of T-Corp. Shocking. The perpetrators to this mysterious case has been revealed to be none other than the prestigious Edgar family, appalling the general public.
Yoy. Well, I don't think we need to hear that part. What else does it say? Oh. He kept in your jack here, wait, what? They literally did nothing.
With small assistance from some wandering bystanders who happened to be lost in the area, it was the most admirable heroics of the T-Corp, Class 3 section staff on the scene.
Wandering bystanders, is it? Perchance that particular denomination refers to us.
Bystanders? They're treating us like we were barely there. They didn't even mention our company name. Oh my gosh. Oh, come on. Those time collectors weren't even there.
This is within expected range of behavior for the news media. Isn't that right? This is within expected range of behavior for the news media.
Oh well, there may be those who seek to interview us after reading this very article, mayhaps. Yeah, I'm sure they'll have a grand old time looking for wandering bystanders for an interview. Very descriptive.
I doubt anyone will pay us much attention, Don Quixote. Better not set yourself up for disappointment, and here we are, right? We were standing there for a good moment, in a big group, chattering about the article, when someone slowly but smoothly walked between us. Hey, here we go. We're gonna get in trouble, yep. Excuse me. Would you be employees of Limbus Company? You fellas are... I'm sure you are already aware of the reason for our visit.
Oh, I welcome thee here. Long and hard have I awaited thy arrival. Now, from whence shall we begin? Oh my gosh. Well, is she actually here to interview us?
Oh, is that the girl? Yeah, whatever. We're interchanging. It's whatever. No way. Don Quixote wasn't just losing her mind and nothing.
I was not told that any interview would be taking place. My, where'd Vert go at a time like this? Now, where'd I put that leftover hair gel from Heath's makeover? Ahem. Thou may commence.
Alright then. Oopsie, my bad, too low. Alright then. Verily, I shan't rightly take all the credit for what we have accomplished there. Oh, wait. Oh, Will you be making your tax payment in installments? What?
Huh?
Oh, they were switched. Okay, we're clearly not on the same page here. We are the tax collectors from T-Corp's Time Collections Agency, currently on a mission to collect your overdue time tax. Those oaks are never bringers of good tidings, indeed.
Wait, time tax? No. That doesn't make any sense. We already paid our time tax in full when we went through the T-Corp Nest immigration process. Virgilius said.
A few days ago, aboard Mephistopheles, yep. Great.
Are you sure we don't need to... Are you sure we don't need to pick up a timepiece for each of us to carry? You probably know this already, but in T-Corp.
Everyone must carry a timepiece, yes, I know the rules. But for every rule, there's always room for an alternative that offers a bit more flexibility. Of course, I don't suppose it's listed anywhere on the pamphlet. Outsiders seeking a short-term stay at T-Corp can pay the appropriate time tax for the length of their stay to be exempt from the relevant obligations, instead of going out their way to abide by the T-Corp's rules. As you may have expected, anyone born outside District 20 must go through numerous hoops before they can be issued a timepiece. So we elected to pay 30 days worth of time tax on the spot before entering T-Corp's borders. Hey Cairo, welcome back. Yeah, we're playing, huh? Guess it's a gotcha, but more so for story here. A new event called Time Killing Time popped up. Quick rundown is that the world that this is in, or the story that this is in a city made by 26 districts, all owned by a company, and the companies can kinda do whatever they want, be it human experimentation, it's bad altogether. And if you aren't rich, you go to the back streets, which are basically lawless. Yep. That's a quick rundown. There's a lot more, but if you have any other questions I can't answer here. That's awful, yeah. Yep. Companies rule everything. Then there's fixers and offices and stuff like that. Basically, they do work for... They basically take assignments for people of the city. And guessing this one, we're part of a company here that are trying to collect golden bows, which... Oh man, this would be really hard to explain. Because, you see, this is technically like the third game, right? This is the third game. And I've also read all the material. It's okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Anyway, let's see it here. So we elected to pay 30 days worth of time tax on the spot before entering T-Corp's borders. I can continue, gotcha.
Impressive. It can't have been cheap.
Man, he's still... high voices are still as hard as ever.
Yet I wish to wear a watch as well, like Lady Otis does.
Ay.
Haven't I already made it clear that it is not a fashion item?
As I said so in the past, the company has no budgetary concerns. It is a given that they would be taking care of such expenses.
We're finally starting to operate like a real professional company now. Huh.
Yeah, there must have been a minor miscalculation or something. Maybe we fell slightly short of the amount we had to pay.
It hasn't even been 30 days since we arrived here, though.
Well, I'm sure we can pawn away their stuff to fix what probably amounts to a round an error. Easy peasy. Heathcliff muttered, gesturing towards Sinclair and Honolulu with his chin.
If it'll help pay for the time tax, then sure. Oh, maybe. I didn't pack much when I left, though.
Well, let's hear the damage. How much time tax do we have? Oh, yeah. Currently, you are... Okay, wow. If you're reading this, you're gonna skip all of it, yeah. That is a lot, let's see here.
10 trillion, 40 million, on behind.
That's wrong one, right? Yeah. Here, maybe. No, I'm pretty sure oh, you're right. Yeah, I think yeah, you're right, billion.
10 billion, 40 million on behind in tax payments.
Man, so many heckin' voices hard. What?
Did my hearing get worse or something? I heard a 10, a 40, and the rest just kind of flew right over my head. Like, oh my heckin' gosh, wow. Where's that much money? Oh, we might have to make a brief stop in my place first. What other options do we have if we don't, if we can't pay the tax?
We beat him up. Oh. How are we biking behind? Yeah, whatever.
Can't pay the tax is not an option. Your only options are the following. Make your payment with the time or money, with interest, of course. What the hell does making payment with time even mean?
Now that I think about it, I remember someone talking about paying with time before. You know, if I can guess what's gonna happen here, is that if we don't pay it, what will occur is basically we'll be either sent to a jail. Nah, I'd say we become human experimentation subjects or just killed straight up. Probably killed and all assets seized. I'm gonna say that's probably what would happen. Yeah, the city ain't exactly the best place. Like, for instance, Carol, you see here how it's kind of like black and white, right? Don't worry, you're not that late, man. Not that late. Anyways, as I was saying though, man, you see how it's like kind of like black and white or kind of like, that'd be right. In this district in particular, right, they take all the color. The company takes the color. And if you want to see color, or if you want to have color, they charge you for it. Yep. There you go. They charge you for color. And time as well. And if you can't, you kind of have to pay with your life if you run out, if you don't have enough time. Just some fun stuff, you know. Now that I think about it, why? Because it's the city, man. It's the city. We've been to cities where there's oceans and monsters in the deep, and you can't actually write how to avoid them. If you write how to avoid them, they kill you for it. And there's other ones where, yeah, steal products or whatever. There's so many stuff. Now that I think about it, I remember someone talking about paying with time before. I never really cared to find out exactly what they meant, though. Well, yeah, well, indeed. You saying, Heathcliff, know anything about this?
I have not once failed to make my payments during my residency at this nest. Thus, I know not what transpires on an occasion in which one fails to pay the time tax. Yeah, I've never been involved in messy businesses like taxes at the manor either. And in my back streets days, whilst dealt with the complicated crap like that for the rest of us, I did see a few poor sods getting dragged away because they failed to cough it up, though.
Well then. With their not so helpful answers, my mind immediately began to wander toward Faust, who I hoped would know something more about this than the two of them. And that's when Otis suddenly and defiantly stood between us and the collectors.
This is completely unreasonable. What kind of shoddy calculation led to this nonsensical figure? Tax calculations in T-Corp are always exceptionally reasonable. The clock's ticking. Would I be correct to assume that you lack both the capability and the will to make your fair payments? Wait. We don't have to escalate this. Can we get a timeout? Your choice of words may be quite unwise. Try and whine all you want about not wanting to escalate things when you've gotten 10 billion and in your pockets. I won't recognize your opinion as anything of worth otherwise. No. Then shut up and stay out of our way while we deal with this obstacle that dares to stand in our past. How exciting. 10 billion on this.
10 billion and 40 million on, to be exact. Great. Looks like we might have to beat him up, eh? Maybe. Although, I guess our fighting style ain't much better. For our characters die over and over and over again. And then we have to revive them. We get all the pain of it. Yep. Fun times. Let's see here. We need money? Yeah, we need heckin' money. Yeah. Or just kill them up. Or just beat our way out, yep. Looks like they're weak to Pierce here, they're weak to Pierce now. What team do I want to go here? I do have this team that seems mini block, so let's do my Slash and Pierce team then. Here we go. Time to go big killer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Here we go. Do I play Raft? The final chapter? Nope. Never played Raft before. Let's see here. Let's try to get as much benefit as we can. What is Raft like, man? I'm just gonna see if I can set up a good team here. Thinking, sadly not thinking team. Let's see here. Yeah, I can use this pretty well actually here. If it's only one group, we could probably... Nah, should be fine. Let's get a good team on the rise here. Go! Change this to here. Change this to here. Because every character, I'll just show you. Every character has a passive, right? And depending on the passives, they can help quite a bit. So it's just good to get passives on. Whenever you can. There we go. We should be good to go. Oh, time to fight time, people. I mean, birthdays aren't too hard. No, your combat mechanics here aren't really too complicated, but you know they get the job done, eh? I forgot to watch yesterday, yeah. Don't worry, yesterday is, let's see here. Where do I want to go? Let's do that. I should do as well. Actually, I should probably read A. I don't know what the passive is. I mean, I know they heal up. That's about all I know. I'm right there, the fairly easy to kill though. It's not all bad. Epic, yeah. Turn on, get you to one haste, one count. Bind. Okay. So we need to prevent them from getting... Wait, these get Clash power up. The heck, man. I don't know, Clash power up is a bit overkill here, not gonna lie. Fine. Clash power up, we can deal with it, surely. Hopefully. I mean, my team is strong. If nothing else, my team is... My team kinda deals with most things here, fairly easily. Only problem is them healing. If his unit has more bind than it has haste, the borrow time effect expires. So if you could get bind, it basically win it for you, eh? Noted. What language is that? Korean. Yep. This game is from a Korean studio, so yep. All Korean. Now, do I understand Korean? Nope. But yep, all Korean. Would be pretty cool if they had English voice lines, but they don't really do it. Although, man, as I said, it would be pretty cool if they actually did have. Ow, ow, crap. Man, I really don't like losing those, heck. But yeah. Project Moon, the company that this game is from, or Project Moon, yeah, is based in Korea. South Korea, yep. Double crap lucky, you're fine. Pretty crap looking rolls, but hey, it is what it is, hey. Give me deer screw. Got it up. Yeah, we're fine. There we go. But yeah, fighting is fairly simple in this game. It's kind of based off of the previous game, but they kind of made it even more simple. Because gacha game, you know how it is. Gacha games tend to be pretty simple. Okay, yeah. Should have them. They should be dead here. And there we go. Oh. Now on to the next. Oh yeah, by the way, Carol, don't worry. Valorant should be tomorrow. A T-Corp staff in a different uniform approached the sinners. A T-Corp staff in a different uniform approached the snares as both sides and went on the defensive. Class 4 collection staff. Now I can getting blackmailed, dear man. Yep, yippee indeed.
Is this one the ringleader? He may be of a higher rank, but he is but an employee of T-Corp, all the same. Which is to say that our insistence on meeting their demands with hostility may lead to a direct confrontation against the full force of T-Corp.
Lay down your weapons now. Should you refuse to cooperate, all of you present may be considered hostile individuals by T-Corp, and we will use force to...
I like that. How thrilling. I like that. How thrilling. Oh my gosh. This is bad.
This seems like a great time for Virgilius with his intimidating glowing eyes to appear. No, wrong. Appear. Hey, he's back.
Man, work seems much better between us and the guide, but only a few days ago. Feels like it's been forever since then.
He's gonna mind him, ain't he? Oh, never mind.
Come on, don't glare at us like that. We had our reasons, Kay. They showed up out of nowhere and tried to extort its whole 10 billion on.
Yes, I'm aware. Heck.
10 billion and 40 million on, to be exact.
Shut up, man. Ay.
You really like saying that, don't you? Jeez. Yeah. The point is, there's no way we owe them that much money. We're kind, law-abiding citizens. Who are brimming with a sense of justice. Here.
Julius listened quietly for a moment as the sinners chattered on like they were a part of a comedy skit.
Okay. Yes, I agree that 10 billion on in taxes does seem unreasonable. However...
Well... Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, it's a fight, man.
It's a mystery to me how no one stopped to think for a second about the troubles you might spark by starting a meaningless scuffle like this. In the middle of the street, no less. Yeah.
Julius let out a deep sigh before turning toward the T-Corp employee.
We find it regrettable that this incident has led to bloodshed. However, 10 billion on in time tax is unacceptable.
I'm sure you know full well that 10 billion ons worth of tax isn't the kind of money that we can simply fork over in the middle of the street.
You're right back. Gotcha. There we go. Sure.
I believe it would have been... Wait, though.
Wait.
I believe that it would have been more appropriate if you had provided us with some context as to how this number came to be, instead of immediately marching up to us and demanding that we pay the time tax.
I admit that such absurd amount of time tax levied upon your group is almost unprecedented. We have been summoned to an emergency meeting in the relevant office to address the severity of this incident. Hey, cool. They're gonna help. Great. At least he's understanding here, eh? I see your point. Why don't we move this conversation to the collections office in the relevant jurisdiction area for now to discuss possible solutions? Hey, here we go. Man, problematic.
여러분들, 왜 그렇게
I need 1300 here.
건가요?
Now let me go. 1300. Will allow me to do stuff. And here we are. A case of the gallows. Yep. I haven't even been here for that long. The truth about the absurd amount of time tax levied upon us was much simpler than I expected. Wait, how is that our fault, man? You were summoned there, man. Don't blame us, heck.
About a week ago, a large-scale, unauthorized temporal... About a week ago, a large-scale unauthorized temporal leakage phenomenon was observed at the Wuthering Heights Manor, which shot you up several stages in the progressive time use tax bracket due to the immense amount of time leak.
A temporal leakage phenomenon.
Huh.
It refers to a deceleration in the flow of time within a certain physical field. In your case, it wasn't even a static deceleration field. It moved all over the manor for a good while, too. He measured about 4 hours worth of time in the process.
Wait, is it off the clock? Blockhead? Yeah. What the bloody hell's you blathering about? Ooh. Wait, is that one we slow time? Oh, no.
A deceleration in the flow of time within a certain, She must be referring to the moment during which Dante granted us celerity, as we were in pursuit of that man at the manor.
True. Well, wait a second. There's 13 of us, right? And if for 30 minutes, that'd be around 390 minutes divided by 60. 6.5 hours, so no, not that either. Okay, let's see here. Impossible. The manager's ability was activated for less than 30 minutes. It is most likely that your 4-hour measurement is a calculation error. No. Considering the odd sensation we had experienced as we departed the manor, it is most probable that no error had occurred in their calculations. Do you recall, Dante, as we left behind the manor? A few days ago.
Result, they're all wrong with our daily routine.
We had just returned to Mephistopheles after the incident at the Wuthering Heights Manor. Hey, why they text us on that time? It's really our own device, man. Most sinners were keeping to themselves, given the clear look of sorrow on Heathcliff, however. Don Quixote's ever cheerful voice, like always, constantly shattered through the silence. I have identified an... No, wrong. I have identified an anomaly. We should have been issued the morning newspaper, not the evening newspaper. This is inconsistent with the amount of time we spent at the manor.
Perchance 'twas an innocent mistake.
So long as I have been a passenger of this bus, morning papers have always been delivered during designated morning hours, and evening papers have always been delivered during designated evening hours. The possibility that they have made a mistake cannot be completely ruled out, however. The likelihood of that is minuscule.
Oh, now that I'm looking at it, that's a sunset, not a sunrise. I couldn't tell because of the lack of color. This cannot be. This must be early hours of tomorrow, is it not?
I may have an idea of how... as to how this inconsistency came to be. Right, the TT4 protocol. What's that? Temporal velocity synchronization device, or something like that. I've seen an advert for it once, a luxury solution to all your time synchronization needs. Enjoy equally leisurely hours together, or some crap like that.
Tis quite unlike thee, Sir Heathcliff, to use so many complicated words in a sentence. Pray, shall someone explain it in plainer language?
Yeah. It is an apparatus for equalizing the velocity of time for all those affected individuals under the TT4 protocol's influence.
Forsooth, I thought it quite odd how someone so affluent in time was moving and speaking at the same speed as the rest of us.
What are they their fault, man? With a faster rate, not slower. I guess slower to us, faster to everyone else, right? Then with this information, it can be concluded that the time we have experienced within the manor was flowing at a faster rate than the world outside. That is a coherent explanation as to why the evening newspaper, instead of the morning newspaper, was issued. Good. Good. Now that your curiosity is sated, I don't suppose anyone has any issues with tackling a new job.
The LCA has sent us a new request to track down a distortion. Ask for more detailed information.
Activating my ability within the TT4 protocol caused... Yes, indeed. It was akin to tampering with an already accelerated flow of time. From an outsider's point of view, it would have appeared as though more time than what was actually spent was a leak. Well, in the whole space, hey! Yeah, we do that, hey!
This bloke knows what he's talking about. Also, he didn't just manipulate time on a personal scale. Like I said earlier, you affected the flow of time within a physical space.
Oops. We might have messed up a wee bit.
Let me remind you that it wasn't even a static field. It moved all over that manor, honestly. This situation is completely unprecedented.
Right. These activated only on special occasions, like when we had plenty of guests over for a visit, because it was so bloody pressy. Oh, great. Okay, how will we slow time instead and just get out of T-Corp? Because they don't really follow people outside. They only stay in the district. I mean, we won't be able to go back. We won't be able to go back to T-Corp again, but, you know, better than paying. At least that's how I see it.
So, the time tax for your inflated tax bracket, multiplied by the third tax for volume from the physical space covered by that temporal manipulation. Yeah, no wonder it all adds up to this insane number.
It ain't like we knew something like this would happen.
Well, anyway, you have 2 payment options to settle this time tax debt.
Oh, yeah, options? What options? It ain't like bags of 10 billion on grow from a tree, ain't it? How much would that be in time? Now we can just turn back the clock again. What's reality, right?
Option 1, cash payment. Option 2, time payment.
Let's see, you're on.
Oh my gosh, hi. Yeah, about that. What's that supposed to mean anyway? Paying with time. It means, oh.
The employee who was about to answer our questions with painfully observable annoyance suddenly jolted at the sound of an alarm.
Understood. I just got a call that they're ready to hold the emergency meeting regarding this incident. Limbus company may send 2 individuals to the meeting to represent your company.
Ah. Yeah, okay. It's probably him and Faust, right? Him and Faust are probably gonna go.
No need to take talk and fuss, Dante. Dealing with complicated matters like this meeting is one of my responsibilities. I will be joining them to discuss the possible solutions to this incident. But please keep the sinners under control, except you, Miss Faust. You're with me.
Hold it.
Understood.
Make another mess while I'm gone, and only Ryoshi will enjoy what comes next. Keep that in mind as you wait.
Of course.
Well, off they go, I guess. Didn't even give us the chance to ask them more questions. They're just leaving us here like this? Oh my gosh, they're just leaving us like this? But isn't this whole mess basically about what'll happen to us? So, this isn't anything serious, but... What's Result doing on the gallows?
What? Result, what are you doing up there? I was told to stand here, so I have done so.
Who told you? Oh my gosh, who told you to do that?
No, wait, hold up. I did. Yeah, I did. Just trying to be helpful with you and your friend's little time tax problem. I thought all employees were supposed to be at the emergency meeting. Well, the clock with the legs, how fascinating. If someone were to submit you for consideration at the upcoming expo, it might even be worth a participation trophy. Why is it so fucking hard to talk like that, man? You remind me of the time when some hapless soul submitted a timepiece that doubled as a compass that had a rather tragic and critical design flaw. You could tell the time or find your path, but never both at once. Tell directions or tell time. It was only one thing or the other, leaving you lost in time and stranded in the street. That was no good. Not at all. That's no better than a clock taped to a compass at the end of the day, is it? Oh right. TT-5-2 protocol is operating at an experimental capacity within this office space, so don't you forget. Anyone not synced with the daily standard time might find this a little disorientating, so keep that in mind as well.
Whoa, what?
Is that the look of someone who has never once heard of the TT-5-2 protocol? TT-5-2 protocol, as its name suggests, is an invention to address a temporal efficiency problem present in the TT-4 protocol. At least doing test runs in only a few select T-Corp offices. So if you do ever feel like the urge to leave... wait, crap. You know what, fine. Let's do this instead. Now that the look of someone who has never once heard of the TT-5-2 protocol, TT-5-2 protocol, as its name suggests, is an invention to address a temporal efficiency problem present in the TT-4 protocol. It's doing test runs in only a few select T-Corp offices, so if you do ever feel the urge to leave your impressions of this new shiny thing, feel free to jot down a few words on that bulletin. Wait a minute, who wrote that 3-star review? The man, who we presume to be a T-Corp staff, seemed very adept at holding a one-sided conversation with zero external input. Not that any of us could keep up with how fast he was speaking, anyway.
Anyways, if you're ready, let's get cracking.
I am ready. Wait, I don't know if it's really a good idea to be ready for something that looks like the rope extending from the intimidating machine tightened around Mersault's throat.
Is that what it means to pay our time tax this time? Getting hanged from the gallows? Please call it precisely. Please call it by its precisely given name. Temporal scale gallows. It measures the exact amount of time you owe. It sucks the time right out of you. That wasn't the original name, mind you. There was simply too much hubbub and hubbubaloo about its excessively long name, which was at approximately 58 words, or letters.
Can someone ask him what'll happen to Mersault?
Is that thing going to kill Mersault? Yeah, no, nonsense. She's a very gentle machine. That is simply preposterous, however...
However, spoken in such a manner, oft portends that events of greater ill fortune shall befall us.
I'm not so sure as to what might happen, actually. I suppose it'll suck 10 billion ands worth of time out of your friend.
Who's this guy, man? Hey.
Stopping obtuse. What is that even supposed to mean? Is he going to be stuck like that for 10 billion hours or something? What? Well, not exactly. Let me tell you about T-Corp's particularly generous system. Called the 4-hour daily minimum time guarantee policy. How generous, Even when the worst comes to worst, every citizen is entitled to the right to enjoy a minimum of 4 hours days. According to the T-Corp Public Welfare Council, 4 hours is the absolute minimum number of hours in a day to guarantee human survival. Survive being the key word here. My, sucking 10 billion and 40 ands worth of time from your friend was too much. I suppose. Look, it says measurement error. That rarely ever happens. Wait, he pulls a lever when he didn't even know what was going to happen? Just out of curiosity? Of course, 10 billion out of time tax is a historically unprecedented amount of debt. So I had to see what would happen. You could land first place in a lottery, and you still wouldn't even come close to making 10 billion an. And that's before taxes. I'd say you all belong in a museum of history, if I'm being honest. Besides, I haven't seen anyone with more than 150 hours in time tax debt willingly step up to the gallows before. Anyone beyond that usually chooses to run and digs themselves into an even deeper debt hole. The point is, I scarcely expected someone in the 10 billion and time tax hole to just walk up there like that.
What is wrong with this guy? Hey Carol, welcome back.
Awaken result, Prizzy. Surrender not to such machinery. Oh, thou art unharmed?
I am alright. Wait, no, that's wrong. I am alright.
Why, don't you get down from there from the gallows for now, Mersault?
Hey, Virgilius, how's it going? Virgilius and Faust, who returned just as this incident occurred, were both glaring at us with expressions that were anything but friendly. It would appear we are in trouble, eh? You're still watching, just not typing. Don't worry about it, Carol. Don't worry about it. On to the next one. Well, yeah, there tends to be a lot of reading. Very often. My other said play for story. Okay, I can clearly see that you are both accusing me of letting the sinners run wild again, but we had our reasons, yeah.
We have reached an agreement.
And, you explained things to them, right? Please tell me that the agreement doesn't involve us collectively dangling from that stupid gallows.
Man. Oh, great. We're screwed.
A 10 billion an is certainly an absurd amount of money, but that doesn't change the fact that we are still responsible for it. We did benefit from the extra time it granted us, and its use was something that wasn't mutually agreed upon before our unilateral activation.
Because it was unexpected, because it was an unexpected event. No countermeasures could be put in place either.
Yeah, but we didn't exactly have a whole lot of time to debate whether I was allowed to slow down time or not. We really had to think on our feet back then. I felt a bit miffed about being treated as though I was somehow at fault for this, yeah. Sacrifice, eh? Maybe the least helpful here, For Don Quixote, yep. For Don Quixote based on merit. And it was here.
If you plan to sacrifice one of us to settle the debt, I request that you evaluate our worth based on individual merit. I have prepared performance evaluation sheets for each center precisely for one such occasion. On the last pages of those evaluation sheets are extra opinions that...
I don't plan on leaving any of you behind. It takes a fall for the group. Besides, 10 billion an isn't the kind of money that you can settle with the sacrifice of an individual. Great.
Yep.
But we did eventually find a reasonable compromise while you were wasting your time horsing around in front of the gallows.
And that compromise is... Oh, distortion, sure.
We have been contracted to deal with a distortion.
I guess we're really starting to put our names out there. If they specifically sought us out to deal with... they specifically sought us out to deal with this distortion.
They have sought out the other fixers and companies to deal with this issue first. We were their sixth choice after the first 5 failed to produce a meaningful result.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, the stories are starting to circulate via word of mouth. I will not deny that.
So what kind of distortion are we dealing with this time?
This is a request regarding a series of similar, unsolved cases within T-Corp's borders. Some call it the case of time-killing time. Several people have already fallen victim to the perpetrator.
The case of time-killing time. Huh. It is exactly what it says on the tin. Our distortion is running wild, killing our time. Time is an asset here at T-Corp. It is not so difficult for us to track down the occasional time robberies by tracing it, but in the case of time-killing time, the killer does not leave any traces. It is simply gone. Completely... Wait, that's wrong. My bad. It is simply gone, completely removed and untraceable. No such things have ever happened before. Thus, the significance of this case cannot be emphasized enough. That is why we formally request that you solve this case for us. In return, we will exempt you from your time tax debt.
Why, thus arrives once again my time to shine. According to a book I have perused in recent days, any and all detectives working to solve cases of urban nightmares or beyond are issued the Special Investigator Badge during the course of their employment. 'Tis a badge that may as well be a universal pass to command all kinds of aid regarding the Oh my gosh, hi, detectives. Fixers!
We plan to issue those badges, yes.
Woohoo! Much have I longed to add one such badge to my collection. Perchance thou shalt allow us to keep the badges once his cases I dealt with. Nay, I demand that it be rewarded at least 3 badges, one for my private collection, one for display, and one for business, so that...
Oh, yeah. Oh, heck. Oh, that's killer. That is really killer on this throat, man. Not gonna lie. Oh, yeah. I know that eventually we pick a team, but if I could pick a team, I'd probably... And we have to pick 2 people to help. Mine would probably be... Faust and fairly Faust and Honglu. I feel like Honglu is actually fairly smart. Though he doesn't seem like it. Yep. Anyways. Said Elias. Right. What are we waiting for? Let's crack on. Whack this distortion and get the hell out of here. I hate dealing with money problems.
I value your enthusiasm, but I would also appreciate it if you could allow others to finish their sentences before cutting them off and going on a long tangent of your own. The problem is that they don't want all 13 of you running amok in an effort to solve the case.
Fine. Indeed. I can't have your entire group run wild in the street and potentially waste the precious time of our residents. Also, the Special Investigator badge isn't something that T-Corp hands out like candy. We can't give away a whole box of badges for all 13 of them.
I concur to a degree.
Otis, who has continuously and consistently suggested that we cut down the number of sinners, was the first one to welcome this offer. Right, Otis? I mean, you're not gonna get in it, you know that, right? You're just a yes man or yes woman. Or whatever.
We should have done something like this a long time ago. What use is there in hauling around these dead weights? We will leave the useless pawns behind to wait in the bus, while the elite team of high-performing individuals takes care of business.
Sure.
You seem rather confident that you'd be a part of that elite team of high-performing individuals, Otis.
It's ridiculous to even suggest otherwise. Alright. Enough with your nonsense, so... How many of us are allowed to work on this case anyway?
Cornelius trailed off, clearly unhappy about this outcome. 2, 4. Great. We're gonna pick 2 for smartness, another for fighting prowess. And if I could do it personally, it'd probably be, let's see here. I would say Ishmael. I wouldn't pick Ishmael. Ishmael's not really the smartest. Or by the books, it would be Faust, and probably Faust Honglu. Or she's pretty good at fighting, but we aren't really using her right now. Faust Honglu, Mersault, and not sure. Burger wouldn't work too well. Probably Thing actually here, yeah. Probably Thing would be pretty good. Actually, yeah, why don't we use Yi-Sing and Faust? Yi-Sing, Faust, Blue, and Result. Anyways.
They've decided that 4 individuals, including the manager, is an appropriate amount of people allowed to partake in this investigation.
That's not a lot.
Except that we barely managed to get the authorization for 4 after much debate.
Oh, sorry, Otis, man, sorry. This is an investigation, I'm not too sure. You're kind of... Yeah. If it was, military stuff, probably would do her, but... Here, yeah.
Then you have wasted your breath. A tag team of the executive manager and I will be more than enough to handily complete this mission.
Right. So it all comes down to my choice, huh? 3 sinners. Oh, so many eyes are upon me. Not that I've ever had them all look at me the same... Not that I've ever had them all look at me the same time before. No, not that I've never had them all look at me at the same time before. But the pressure is on a completely different level when it comes to making judgment calls like these.
Looks like the manager is deep in thought, but pointlessly agonizing over something like this is a waste of time. I'm taking volunteers first, so let's see some hands quickly now.
don't give me Don Quixote. No, no, no.
Forsooth, I shan't hesitate before such excellent opportunity. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's finally my time to shine.
Boy, don't even need to ask me, alright? Let's get on with it.
Oh, nah. Oh, no, that wasn't. I'm not raising my hand. I'm just cleaning my glasses.
This is no simple matter. I've not been with so few sinners before, except for that one time when we accidentally walked out to the outskirts through the back door. So I have to take this slow and really consider all possible angles. Yep.
What a mess. It would be too much trouble for me to list and debate all the arbitrary limitations they set. Allow me to make the choices for you this time, don't they?
Well, I don't think there's too big of a gap between them when it comes to their capabilities, but they all excel in different situations, yep.
Dante, are you listening? I just said that I will be the one to choose your companions.
No, I need to consider more than just their individual capabilities. Some of them work better when paired together. But it's also true that the haphazardly pairing them together might end up making a team less than the sum of its parts. This is all about building team synergy. Wait, didn't Radia say something about how people born in December and August don't mesh well together? And, don't know what that's about, but I'd probably do. If I had to pick three, it'd probably be Sang, Faust, and... I don't know, man. I don't think Result's the smartest. He's observant, though. He is observant. But I think I tell someone part of the Backstreet's right. Like, maybe, his stuff would probably work pretty well. But he doesn't really mesh well. Radia meshes well with everyone, right? Somebody saying Faust and Radia. I mean, to be fair, they're the best at meshing together, but better than nothing.
The sinners who will accompany Dante to solve this case are...
I have to choose someone who can support me, calmly assess the situation, and remain free from biased judgment while making smart, rational decisions on the fly. The sinners who fit that description are... Do we even have anyone like that? I still have to choose someone, though. Oh, darn it. I've got it. I choose Faust, Result, and Ythang. Wait, what?
Rodion, Roshio, and Honglu.
Oh, wait, huh? Yeah, slight difference here, yep.
Dante has selected me, Result, and Ythang.
Haven't you been listening, Dante? I have certain things to discuss with Miss Faust regarding our upcoming journey. If she was not an option, Ythang was immediately ruled out before the meeting adjourned due to his history of developing an unauthorized invention at T-Corp. Result did not volunteer.
Crap. Gosh darn it, fine.
There was no reason to volunteer. Though I may have been disallowed from joining this investigation, I am truly grateful for your appreciation, Dante. I shan't soon forget this.
Oh, wait, that's Sorry, Otis. Hey, Otis, you know that's not at all what I meant. I just thought that maybe we needed someone skilled and experienced like you to effectively manage the remaining thinners of Bobber. Yep, this ain't working. Hurry goes Bruce, yep.
Okay.
I really soured the mood, didn't I? The three of them, whom I didn't even imagine in my wildest dreams, be hanging out together, all turned to look in my direction. Yep, great. You're great.
Oh my gosh, hi. Well, just the three of us, huh? A trio's such an eye-catching number, isn't it? Isn't it?
Radia, I get, but why the two of you volunteer?
Thought it sounded FAH. Thought it sounded FAH.
The greater the quantity and diversity of experience, the better it is.
Yeah.
Don Quixote tragically dropped her head to the ground, crestfallen.
I have naught else to blame but my slightly lower vertical placement in this world. Indeed, that must be why Sir Virgilius has failed to catch mine impassioned hand.
Don Quixote sobbed dramatically. Lamenting how Virgilius did not even bat an eye in her direction, despite her being the first one to raise their hand. We don't want problems, man, and the amount of problems she has made by running in there head first and screwing us all over. Too much, man. Well, I'm pretty sure that wasn't the only reason he didn't pick her, though.
This my final legacy I bestow upon thee.
Ah, great.
Oh my gosh, hi. What's all this? A book? A magnifying glass? And... are these clothes? This my treasure, my collection. Prithee, be gentle with them.
Oh, why are you carrying 3 sets of clothing?
One for my private collection, one for display, and one for business, verily. Is that not obvious to thee? Oh my gosh, hi. Records of investigation, solutions to the 13 problems by Agatha. Somebody's autographed it. So who's this Agatha?
Oy.
Bye! How art thee also ignorant in the lore of fixers? Once she was a great one fixer who was so prolific that she may as well have been the face of the Seven Association. Truly, no one.
Most people don't know those. You're a Don Quixote.
Time for some clothes. Oh, what's up? Call myself an ace detective, but not dressed appropriately for the occasion. Here, it's only right that the leading ace detective adorn her countenance with his special mustache.
Look, Lady Agatha says in the foreword to this book that any self-respecting ace detective must always dress himself in impeccable fashion. In impeccable fashion. Don Quixote, just let go. So, I mean, I'm sure everyone has their reasons. How come you didn't get picked for this, Ishmael? Didn't get picked. I never volunteered. Hey, it's not every day you get a legitimate chance to get some free paid time off without breaking company rules. And I wasn't about to let the chance slip. I guess I did have some last-minute regrets when I saw who Virgilius picked. But I'll just relax for a bit and jump in to help him out when needed. Well, good luck with,
Call us the Elite Four. How's that?
well, the self-proclaimed Elite Four runs around T-Corp. Why don't we find a place to take the edge off and unwind?
Let me guess, it's not, but Ishmael is gonna be even... Ishmael's gonna have to do even more crap, eh?
How unfortunate. T-Corp did not authorize the rest of the sinners to run about unmonitored.
Right, yep.
You must understand that we simply cannot let individuals responsible for 10 billion pounds worth of time tax to roam free without proper collateral. Looks like they have temporary lodging for those who have failed to pay their time tax.
Virgilius was pointing at what was clearly a jail cell. Yep. Sorry, Otis. Sorry. Yep.
Are you certain that's the lodgings guide? They're going to jail. Yep, that's the living collaterals, apparently.
It'll be fun, hey. But you'll look fondly back at this memory when it's all said and done, okay? We'll be right back, so be nice and stay put.
Yes, this jail cell at least has some heating. Wait, what happens if they just leave and don't come back? We'll be seeing him again after 10 billion hours worth of time passes, I guess.
Yep, they're not happy. Well, except for Salt. Salt is just like, hey, have fun. Well. Sorry guys, it is what it is.
What? Hey, wait, get back here. That's more than enough time to finish leaving on the loom.
The loom. Calm down, alright? We'll be back before you even...
Thou shalt return triumphantly as gloriously. Thou shalt return triumphantly as a glorious band of ace detectives. Mark my words.
We set off on our journey, after receiving the aforementioned special investigator badges and leaving the chaotic screaming and hollering of the remaining sinners behind. After a while, all we could hear was a sad, intermittent clattering of metal as someone violently shook the steel bars, yep.
Alright. Looks like everyone's ready then. Let's get a move on and have a little chat with the third victim. Let's see. The case record says that... Aha! There it is. It's just a stone's throw away. It's just a stone's throw away. Huh? 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 What do you mean, huh? Look at the record. It clearly states that neither of the first two victims is in a communicative state. How unfortunate. No, I mean, why are you coming along with us? I'm sorry, but we're not taking sidekick applications right now. Go away, shoo.
Gosh darn it. Heck.
Incorrect. One of us will be joining your team. We were going to send an employee with you so that we can receive immediate updates regarding your investigation progress.
Pull that stick out of your butt. Pull that stick out of your butt.
We beat the class 2 before, right? Maybe.
We plan to send a class 2 staff with you, but you're...
Me? Class 5, see the badge?
The Chatterbox van employee replied cheerfully, as he produced a twinkling badge from his clothes. Okay, have a good one, Carol, have a good one. Life stuff takes priority. Have a good sleep. Yep, have a good one.
Aye. Apologies for failing to recognize you, sir. I scarcely expected to see a Class 5 auditor all the way down here.
Yep, see ya.
Oh my gosh, that guy's a Class 5 staff, really?
Class 5 is the highest ranked one could reach as a wing employee, right?
Yeah. I thought so too.
Well, don't be so sure. It depends on which wing you're talking about. Who knows? Maybe there are Class 12 or even Class 20 employees out there.
Get it? Got it? Good. Then let's get a move on.
We stared in silent bafflement at the employee who had already stormed out of the building, then hurriedly followed him out the door.
Isn't it absolutely brilliant? The very concept of killing time. They're not slowing down or speeding up time, they're eliminating it completely. Just yanking it out of circulation. So, your name is... Mai? Relax and call me however you want. Names are such unimportant things, aren't they? No. Well. No, names matter.
Really? You never call anyone by their names, though.
Oh my gosh, hi. Relax and call you however we want, but you're obviously here to be our handler. That's true. That does make things a tad awkward, doesn't it? Let me think. Aha, I've got it. You're all dressed like detectives. Why don't you consider me your ever-helpful assistant who tags along to your adventures?
Watson then.
Okay, but... still... Okay, but still...
Yoshu was staring off into the distance while puffing her cigarette. Suddenly they spoke up, just as Roddy was about to retort.
Assistant, lead us.
Right away, ma'am.
What's the difference between an assistant and a servant? You know, my family used to employ...
They sure warmed up to him fast, yep. Does that mean I can only pick 4 people? Not even the great point at that. More and more reading, man. Now, we should be able to do 10 polls soon enough. We'll go for 3 hours, as per usual. And now we'll probably this again. And then what we're gonna do after. We'll figure it out. Party's attorney. Anyways.
Let's see. The third victim of this case, what is this watch factory's?
My bad.
Hold up. The obviously gaudy and expensive suit, the meticulously trimmed and shaped mustache. The third victim must be the owner of this factory. Assistant? Confirm my deductions. Hello. Oh my gosh, hi. Oh my gosh, hi. Confirm my deductions. You're right on the money, detective. We're off to a great start. We're off to a great start. Boo-hoo. Ahem ahem. We're detectives working on the case of time killing time. My name is...
Ah, great. And his color as well.
What? What's going on? Ryoshu, detective. He's sure the fast talker. He's talking way faster than Result did when he reviewed those chickens.
He's talking so fast. It's like someone pressed the fast forward button in him or something. I can't understand a thing coming out of his mouth.
He's someone who has a lot of time. What's that supposed to mean? An average T-Corp citizen has about 20 to 28 hours in a day, but you might also run into someone like him, people with plenty of time to spare, because they have so much surplus time, they can afford to condense 40, 50 hours into a single day. And to people with fewer hours in a day, it'll look as though he's moving 2-3 times faster than them. Someone with that much time could pick their nose in the blink of an eye before anyone else has a chance to catch them in the act. Ew.
I give Roddy a quick look of concern. He had to do something before Ryoshu SHNC. A quick look, as in a brief flicker of the flames burning on my clock.
Would you mind slowing down a bit? I'm just worried that you're at a serious risk of becoming a victim of a completely different, slightly more fatal crime.
He shook his head in frustration, very rapidly, and that is, before activating what appeared to be a voice recorder. It began to play his voice back at us.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. My name's Bumble, proud proprietor of this watch factory. Apologies for this awkward method of communication. You see, my days are 52 hours longer. I used to live 100-hour days in my heyday, but things have taken a turn for the worse at the factory in the recent years. But for 52 hours. To me, it looks as though you are talking very, very, very slowly. I must say, it's quite frustrating, but I'm willing to suffer this annoyance as long as you can solve this case. You have 52 whole hours to spend in a single day? Gee, I can't oh my gosh, gee, I can't even imagine what that'd be like. Oh, I can tell you, if you're that curious, it's a very full life, I must say. Having more time to spend in a day means that I can get more things done in a day. Like sleeping 10 or more hours a night, and having more than 40 hours left to spend. Good sleep really is the key to keeping your skin moist and fresh. Indeed, I'll let you touch it if you want.
So, in an effort to demonstrate, Bumble was constantly zooming around the room, checking his documents, calling someone on the phone, and even brushing his teeth while we stood there listening to his recordings. Yep.
DC. Get to the point. It was one late evening, let's see, like always, I was busily walking down the street, I had a very, very important meeting to attend to, all of a sudden. An attack? An attack? No, I just happened to recall that out. I left the bacon on the kitchen counter at home. I should have left it covered with District 23's purple salt. Uh-huh.
Or one of the.
My second oldest aunt used to sprinkle that salt all the time. The point. Well, so I stopped briefly, looking up at the clock tower and wondering if I should head back home to salt that bacon. And that's when the time ripper struck. The clock tower. Each one of the 12 zones at T-Corp has a clock tower that displays a corp standard timescale. Because everyone has different hours to spend in a day, their watches sync with their respective timescales as well. So, to tell the real objective time, one would have to check the clock tower. Oh, that's pretty neat. Alright, you two. Let's focus on the important stuff. Let's see, how about we start with a physical description?
A fine tailored suit.
Huh. A tailored suit. A bit fancy for someone called the Time Ripper. Don't you think? Oh my gosh, yeah, a bit fancy for someone called the Time Ripper. Don't you think?
Sure. We're already in the billion, haha.
It must have cost me about 58 million, and of course, since it was tailor-made, its comfort was beyond human imagination. Wait, what? Oh, and how could I forget this impressive yet keenly shaped mustache? Hey, I wasn't talking about your own physical description. One more chance until I ask Y and Z. Oh, you mean the murderer's appearance? Well, let me think. I don't recall anything. It happened so fast that... How did it feel to have your own time killed? Was it painful?
Can you not ask something like that with such a big grin on your face?
Nope, it was just... 100 hours was gone in the blink of an eye. I missed a very important appointment thanks to that. I'll have you know, I suffered so much damages, Yeah, 100 hours. So you lost a whole week of time in a...
Nope, 2 days you mean.
So you lost a whole week of time in the blink of an eye. Huh? Nope, 100 hours for me is just 2 days or so, still. You have no idea how much I lost because of those 2 days, Ripping away time, huh? An invention that enables something like that would certainly win the Inventor of the Year award, and the load of prize money that comes with it. T-Corp really values and supports its inventors, you know? Some people say that, once upon a time, T-Corp's executive director himself showed up to bestow the awards. I guess once an inventor is always an inventor. I say that he probably wanted others to carry on his inquisitive spirit. I've seen the ceremony once, and he was giving away autographs. Then maybe we're looking for an inventor who received an award for that tech. Assistant? Oh my gosh, hi. Then maybe we're looking for an inventor who received an award for that tech. Assistant? Whatever invention at T-Corp needs to be registered at the Technology Administration Agency. Though it is not without a few exceptions, there once was a time when a rogue group of inventors called the League of Nine Literateurs made some mention that they neglected to register, and wow, what a mess that was. Every single corner of T-Corp was up in arms, everyone dashing about in panic, making arrests, holding important meetings while I... It was that big of a deal? Oh, it was that big of a deal? I can't even imagine how hard it must have been for Yi Sang. Alright. Oh my gosh. Alright. So, is there anything else? Is there anything like that registered in T-Corp's tech agency? Nope, first time hearing about anything like that. You could have started there, you know.
What if this is a power granted by the distortion? Meanwhile, Ryoshun, who was completely uninterested in the conversation, stared off into the distance. She looked out the factory window and let out another puff of smoke before muttering quietly to herself.
No killer, no corpses. Oh, well. No killer, no corpses.
Well, yeah, no one's actually dead, and we don't know where the killer is.
Who could it be, I wonder?
Someone who took a liking to my very expensive suit, I say.
Disagree. Your suit's crap.
Aw.
Besides, if I really wanted to kill you,
Why would you?
I'd have to be able to move as fast as you do. I won't be able to get a good aim at your vitals otherwise.
Yoshi strode toward him before suddenly breaking into a charging sprint. Bumble rapidly stumbled back in terror, but Yoshi was fast enough to close the distance and press her scabbard to his neck despite the disparity in time. Yeah.
Just like this. Well, I thought she was actually going to beat the crap out of him with that scabbard.
That'd be case closed then. All we'd have to do is arrest Ryoshu. You scared the heck out of me. Well, I suppose that villain didn't really stab me in my vitals or whatever. But he did appear all of a sudden, just like you did. I see. So the killer isn't just running around ripping time away from random people left and right.
Yes, the killer was going specifically for that ASS. Yes, the killer was specifically going for that ASS.
Sure. The void left behind by Sinclair's absence was much bigger than I'd thought.
I meant that annoying stupid stash. Not having the kid here is frustrating.
No way, can you think of a single person who'd hate someone like me? I can think of more than a few. I say that it must have been the work of some bandit who wanted to try on my tailored suit. I'm guessing it might be someone you fired. Oh, what about your employees? Lady Agus's book says that, to find the culprit, we must first look at the victim's immediate circle. I have no idea if that book Don Quixote gave us earlier is actually helping, but I suppose it's at least a very good page-turner. Hung Lu can't seem to be able to tear his eyes away from it. Maybe I should check it out too. Once we get back to the bus.
Yeah, that works. Oh my gosh, yeah, that works. Then the culprit has to be someone who hates the owner so much enough to try to take his time.
Nuh-uh. That seems quite implausible. As you can see...
Well, what? The laborers at this factory.
Robots, right? Oh. Maybe too slow, gotcha.
Oh my gosh, hi. They're working so slowly, like they're moving through molasses.
Oh.
Most factory laborers like them usually live rather short 10-hour days, most of which they spend at their factory jobs anyways. Oh my gosh, hi. What did you say?
Listen up, everyone. To be fair though, they're at 10 hours, so they were significantly slower. If they had more money, they would have speed up, then more output as well. Don't know how much it would change though, but whatever. Listen up, everyone. Our output gain saw only 13% growth compared to last month's growth. Have not impressed upon you how important this is. But we'll be falling behind profit margin projections at this rate. Bumble haulers at them in frustration. The laborers very, very slowly turned their heads to look up at the factory owner. Even that simplest action taking an excruciating long time to complete. It's impossible to work any faster than that's low heck.
Well, how about some, less complaining, more simping, use your time effectively, chop chop, You have no idea how frustrating it has been for me as of late, Did you even know that the next batch of cogs have stopped all of a sudden, huh?
We could understand him thanks to the recorder next to us, but everyone out of its earshot would have no chance of understanding whatever he's talking about.
Hey, Mr. Bumble. You're talking way too fast for them to understand, you know that. Oh my gosh, hi. You're talking way too fast for them to understand, you know that? How do you expect them to understand a thing you're saying?
Oops, my bad. It's not me who's too fast, it's them who are too slow, only hustlers and busy bees like myself who make the best of their time can rise above the rest in this chaotic, bustling city,
Oh my gosh. What? You know that's a load of bull. How are they supposed to hustle or make the best of their times when they're practically nailed to the floor? And with what time?
Rodya, hey. I don't think someone like him will ever understand what you're talking about. He was born and raised in T-Corp, after all.
Hey, assistant. You're a Class 5 employee, right? Aren't you supposed to be a big shot? Do you seriously think there's anything normal about all of this? Do you really think there's anything normal about all of this? Oh my gosh, hi. Anything normal about all of this?
Normal. Dear detectives, do you happen to be returning from a round trip across every single nest in the city, all the way from A to Z? Can you confidently say that you've seen all there is to see?
Not really, but...
True, he's not wrong. Well, he is wrong. Normal is just what's average. The average in this area, quite normal for them.
Then, give this idea a thought, why don't you? That the notion of what is normal is just a mirage conjured by the downtrodden and the suffering. That is to say, that suffering is just a part of life in this city, regardless of which nest you're in.
I don't see any suffering in that mug of Mr. 50-hour days right here.
Such harsh words. I have my share of pain, I'll have you know, I've been waiting for something to get finished for a while, do you know how much of a pain it is to wait for something but also have too much time in your day, it's so tedious.
Almost gently fixed his mustache and hair before dressing his expensive coat with care. Unlikable, eh? Fighting time. Oh, for that roll time. No, I hate how I got an ego here. And it wasn't even ego for these guys as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Luck. No luck. Oh man, talk about heckin' unlucky. You know, technically here, wait, not here. I thought it'd be here, not gonna lie. Can't even get these yet. Don't actually have a trimmer team for a while. Well, gotta wait again. I should have bought it earlier. When I had the chance, or use my shard. Should have sharded it earlier. Here we go, level 41. Let's see what type of damage. Blunt. Fine, blunt 1. Blunt one, Who's the highest skill? I mean, Kiddo's up to this, but doesn't really work well. Seems rather her. Last but not least, we have them, which... Should we find this one here? Oh, level 45 as well. Fix member.
열쇠가 필요하신가요?
Good for your shoe. It's bugged a bit here. Let's see if I do. Yeah.
주인놈 뜻에
Bloody bug, but whatever.
전가요? 주인놈 뜻에
Is this here?
준비. 전가요?
I mean, this one's all blunt, so that should be fine. She doesn't really have blunt abilities. Yeah. She is a decent burn team though, using her. The other power up. Yeah, I'd uptire her quite a bit just to make her viable. Gonna need the coin power. Sadly, can't really use her that much here. But yeah, I could work for a burn team. No!
진리를 열기 위해.
Should have done it on this one. Oh.
Maybe we can flip the script on our line of thought. Maybe we can flip the script on our line of thought. What kind of people, Radia? You think hate rich people? Who do you think would hate people like me? Well, except for my family, if I ever do get murdered under mysterious circumstances, I'm willing to bet that it's one of my family members who did me in. Or Heathcliff.
Now it's a pretty dark joke.
Oh my gosh, hi. The corporate went straight for Bumble, but his employees literally can't move fast enough to have done that. None of them look like distortions either.
My bad, I didn't do that. It's probably one they got fired.
Yes. If the corporate had among those slowpokes, Clock would have noticed it. That narrows the corporate down to...
What do you mean, not? Oh, related? No, it could be related. When they got fired. Anyways.
Oh my gosh. Then that narrows the corporate down to... someone unrelated to this factory. Someone who has out much time. Someone who's got a bone to pick against the time rich.
Or it could be someone who's unhappy about the state of affairs in the T-Corp nest. Also, while they could be right, that this power was granted by a distortion, nothing rules out the possibility that they may be using a non-registered invention.
That they might be using a non-registered invention. There may be more than a single culprit then. More than a secret... Oh my gosh. More than a single culprit, huh? Wait, I think I know an organization that might fit that exact description. Nah, no way, I doubt it. They don't ever take drastic actions like these anymore, even back at J-Corp.
Wow, that's some coincidence, isn't it? I happen to know of a group of people just like them.
Sometime later, in a certain alleyway.
A group of people unhappy with the state of affairs in the nest. Perhaps you were looking for the Eurodivier. Eurodivier, yep.
Ah, that rings a bell. Isn't your friend the founder of that organization, Radia?
Radia stopped dead in their tracks.
The Eurodivier. Here? Here?
Do you know something about that organization? I did hear that they've been spreading through the nest as of late, though it hasn't been long since they started popping up within T-Corp's borders. The direct T-Corp employees like myself have been stationed all over the nest to question any suspicious individuals. We think it's a real bother. Stand a guard here. Oh, this stop and search, so tedious.
So, what are the Eurodivier up to around here?
All kinds of stuff that petty thieves get up to. Stealing things like time or money. Well, I did hear that they also do some pro bono detective work for people who can't afford the time or money to hire people, and... Wait, stop right there, you. What are you looking around all shifty for? It's a stop and search. Hey, let's do it again.
Well, hey, I'm just trying to walk away from that lady with the sick and that creepy glare. Where can we find them, the Yodevier?
Well, it probably ain't too difficult. Let's see there.
Honglu. A sudden explosion tore Honglu to shreds as he was peeking around an alleyway.
Speaking of the devil, maybe I should have activated the badges earlier.
Activate our badges.
Well, starting off with a bang, huh? Good luck, Dante. Good luck, Dante. Let's bring him back.
Gotcha. Turning the clock now.
Wait, you can bring him back?
Meticulous activist.
There. The explosion came from that way.
Dingwat, Chain of T-Corp. You're here to collect your filthy dues, eh? Okay. No time to explain, right? Then let's talk about that later. Later.
Oh, kind of 100 people. Great. Start off weak. It's fine. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now if that happens. Can't get some luck, man. Oof. Hey, what my badges do, man? Didn't show me. Bro, took so much damage, heck. I'm gonna feel me bad, huh? Yay. Hey, Curiosity, welcome back, man. Welcome back. Oh. I think he's died. Actually, not too bad here. Noted. That's here for now. There we go. Anyways, Curiosity, how have you been, man? Hope you've been good. Hope you've been doing well. Peachy, in fact. Hopefully. Lot of damage, shame. Ooh. There we go. You know, the soundtrack's kind of a banger. I like it. I'm a fan. Okay, I'm gonna do better this time around, bud. Let's do that. Isn't this? Perfect. No, she do us good. Here, she do us perfectly, actually. There we go. We even get some power-ups as well. There we go. And as long as we win, we're fine. At least we hurt a bit more, but we can't die. So, right and dandy, yep. Not too bad, not too bad. There we go, Honglu. It's only one wave though, so not too bad. Before it ended here.
지휘팀이라면 완벽하고 빈틈없이 모든 걸 끝마쳐야 하지 않겠어?
This way we kind of keep it, so it's not too bad. Bye bye my poise count, bye bye. Yep. Looks like we might even killing them, they're falling back. Oof.
이쯤에서 관리자님이 칭찬의 말을 건네줘도 좋을 것 같네요. 물론 진심까지 담길 필요는 없습니다.
Too many voices, ay ay ay.
전투 응대는 성공적이었다. 나쁘지 않은 움직임이었어.
We're still not too bad.
왼쪽 집안일로 돌아가지.
Looks like another fight time, sure.
헌팅 커틀러리 준비 끝.
should give you more, whatever.
Retreat.
Hey. Hey. Participation trophy.
Participation trophy. Is he talking to me?
How on earth did you do that earlier? Tick-tock, tick-tock, and voila. It seemed to me that you rewound time. You rewound the time and unwounded your friends. I've never seen a tech that could rewind time like that.
Well, that's...
Trade secret. Ask and you shall receive. Pain.
Fascinating. Aren't you terrified of time? As far as I am aware, there's practically no way to rewind time for a singular entity that exists in an open, enclosed area. Either that, or my study didn't reach as far as I thought it did. Wait, no. That's actually a very serious problem then. I was very desperate, you know. It's very unlikely that I missed anything.
You know what else is a serious problem? The fact that we're wasting our time chatting about inane stuff while they're all getting away. Come on, Dante.
Hold on, inane stuff. This is extremely serious. It's important. Its importance is absolutely incomparable to what amounts to arresting a few small fry revolutionaries. If it was a true resurrection, then the head would have been after your heads already. So I doubt that's what this is. Then it must have something to do with time manipulation. I'm certain of it. Maybe it works with the same mechanism as the TT2 protocol under the hood. Nope. That works only within an isolated enclosure. It can't rewind the time of a singular individual. Perhaps they are drawing time from elsewhere to inject it into their time stream. That seems a tad more plausible. If you're actually rewinding their time, then the visual element of that process would manifest in a vastly different manner. I suppose this means that you can't really rewind or skip time either, am I right?
You can't just say all that gibberish and expect me to be able to...
The process also seems to involve a great degree of pain. Oh well. It seems to be in bad taste to say that it's good news, but I suppose I can say that what I'm about to tell you is somewhat auspicious. I was going to get into the nitty-gritty only if we had to venture into one of the more dangerous places like the back streets, but here we go. Fix the other side of your badges. There should be a small clockwork knob attached to your badges in there. Mind rotating it a bit for me?
The Class 5 staff jabbered on endlessly, napping between numerous objects within matter of seconds before reaching out and pointing at the badges we were wearing.
Not all fixers specialize in investigations are strong enough to defend themselves in emergencies. That is why these special investigator badges are all equipped with the same special function that goes into the suits that higher-ranking staff members of T-Corp wear. It's called Golden Time. If you keep the clockwork around, it will automatically speed up the body's natural regeneration process as soon as it detects that its wearer is at risk of death. It's nothing compared to what you're capable of, but it's quite something, isn't it?
Oh, that's why it only heals when you're below with your nails, not if you kill them. So, I don't actually have to turn the clock myself.
Well, it takes some time for it to refill once its charge is spent. If you've ever run out of its uses, then I suppose it all comes down to you. Participation trophy. You have to take one for the team and bring them all back yourself.
You're willing to do that, but not willing to help us before we get torn to shreds, huh? Oh my gosh. You're willing to do that, but you're not willing to help us before we get torn to shreds, huh? Prefer that. Good. Who?
Ready? Let's go after them then.
Sometime later. Where did they run off to?
I'm pretty sure they came this way. Shh. No more tracks. We wasted too much time on his boring lectures. Hey, assistant, are you sure it's okay for you to just saunter behind us like you're out on a picnic?
Why would I? I hate running.
It's literally your job to arrest the Eurodivier, isn't it? It's literally your job to arrest the Eurodivier, isn't it?
Is it though? But my job at this precise moment is to keep my eyes on you and your investigation regarding the case of time-killing time, not making Eurodivier arrests.
But you're a T-Corp employee.
Okay, fine. Let's say that I decided to run instead of walk and help you capture those Eurodivier rascals, but then, will T-Corp suddenly stop having problems just because they're gone? Will this place suddenly transform into some kind of humanitarian paradise? Not to mention that, as long as their leader runs free, they'll be back before you know it.
Excuses, then KTA. Then KTA.
If we do kill them all, there's only opened up room for a worse syndicate to take their place. If that happens, That collective friend from earlier might end up suffering from something much, much worse than having to stop and search for random passerbys. Not to mention that I'll be getting muscle cramps from all the running.
That's... Oh my gosh, hi. That's...
Besides, isn't your friend one of them? Weird. I thought you wouldn't want me to arrest them. Right? Right? Right. I thought Roddy would be a bit happier to be reunited with your Divier.
Well, since it looks like the trail's gone cold, let's go back to the stop and search lady and ask if she noticed anything suspicious since we left.
Fine.
The teacup employee you met earlier was still standing completely inert, not moving a muscle.
Poor woman. Poor woman. I can't believe she's still on duty at such a late hour.
Tap stolen, yep.
Such is the life of a laborer.
No. They got her. I can't even hear her breathing.
That's the time Ripper the Mo.
The time Ripper got to her that fast.
She's in a state of absolute stillness. A death-like state achieved without a symbol of blood on their hands. What am I so phobic, Art? What am I so phobic, Art?
Though she may be in a state of stasis to those of us from the outside. For her, this must be as brief as a blink of an eye. What do you think the culprit's trying to do with all that time?
Guys, this is a crime scene. Let's try not to touch the body, the victim.
Well, look, there must be some sort of space show temporal displacement superposition phenomenon going on here. She's entirely incorporeal.
Is this seriously the time to... Oh my gosh. Is this seriously the time to...
Roddy's there, up ahead. I looked around, noticing the now familiar sense of a distortion. It caught a brief glimpse of a suspicious figure slowly slipping into the fog.
Oh my gosh. You, stop.
Yoshu, think you can catch up?
I'm not your hunting dog, but sure, I'll entertain you. I'll entertain you just this once.
Oh, she's pretty fast. Yoshi sure moves fast when she finds something interesting. It's been a while since I've seen people like you. The kind who sprint forward with their eyes fixed on the horizon. Here, everyone only ever looks down, their necks bent and gaze locked to the ground, watching their own feet take their halting steps. I suppose they only ever look up to check the time on the clock towers. But there must have been a time when everyone walked tall.
I think I know why that is. I think I know why that is. Oh my gosh, hi. I think I know why that is. It's because they all learned helplessness. Because they realized that, even if they ran till their lungs burst, nothing will change. That it doesn't matter.
Yeah, not everyone can run like Result. Learning to maintain a stable breathing rhythm is not easy.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Wait, take a closer look at her face. Remember, it's the same face she was making earlier when she shouted, "It's a stop and search."
Yeah, maybe she saw someone suspicious, approached them for a stop and search, and got ambushed. We should ask her when she recovers. Oh my gosh, hi. We should ask them when she recovers.
But we don't know when, but we don't know when she'll recover.
Sometime later.
Catch.
Are you sure you captured him alive?
Hey, Ryoshi, doesn't he kind of look a bit different from the mysterious person that got away? He's clearly wearing something different. He's clearly wearing something different. Besides, he's one of the Eurodivier we already ran into. Clothes are just husks that can be cast off at any moment. He started running as soon as our eyes met. Hey, rather than shine.
How am I the suspicious one? Anyone would run if someone like you started sprinting after them. With that big sword in your hands.
I have many ways to crush the truth out of you. First,
No dismembering.
This is your devious turf. You'll soon regret dragging me down here. I prepared the secret weapon just for this occasion.
Whoa, watch out. But nothing happened. What was that? What the fudge?
One of the greatest inventions of the Eurodivier T-Corp branch. The portable adjustable frequency periodical lighting apparatus attachment sound wave generator. This will call every single Eurodivier in its range. Every Eurodivi in its range to this exact location.
There, see what I mean? You see the problem prevalent among inventors? They never know when to stop when it comes to naming their inventions.
You'll pay dearly for smacking me in the back of my noggin.
You've got to take care. 2 waves, right?
사실 이런
21.
실은 제가 아니라 세피라들의
Better than
역할이
expected. Let's go high.
관리자님도 알다시피 저는 언제나 수십 명의 몫을
Better care what we gotta do. What we gotta do.
어두운
Fine.
무지를 열어줬지라.
I did wrong. My bad.
무지하니까
Unlucky rolls. Unlucky rolls. Unlucky rolls. But it worked. Lucky roll. Hey. Oh,
오호, 납치하기 딱 좋은 상태가 됐네.
잭도
dominating. Everything all way stuff here. Struggling really. They'll be fine. If I play my hands right, it should be fine. Cause that should eat up the yellow.
어두운 무지를 열어줬지라.
What? It's only one. Take a bit of time, eh? Well, unfortunate, the order was off. Oof, sorry. Yep. Yeah, why you trimmer? It's weird taking trimmer now.
열어드리죠.
효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
Whatever trimmer they had, it's gone. Can't make him panic, eh? Put it to conversion, Trimmer distribution here. Huh. Normal trimmer, but weirder. There we go. Neutral, really? Even with 3, I'll try my luck, thank you very much.
직접 알게 하니.
Worst gets to get power up, so I'm not complaining. Bad luck again.
물감을 준비하고.
Failed again. You win eventually, Hong Lu, eventually.
열어줬습니다.
Which even stronger identity with more blood.
참, 이런 상황인데도 어떻게 끝이
Bonk,
보이네요.
bonk, bonk.
조금만 더 해보죠.
Yeah, and a bonk and a bonk. Actually, I'm probably in him. Should be on the ball here. What about oil fighting machine, eh? Kind of.
열어줬습니다.
Definitely they made a mistake finding them.
참고로 기계는 입에
어?
바른 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않는 거야.
올바른 방법으로 개체에게
맞는
일적을
거야.
가했군요. 이것이 바로 정보의
Yep,
힘.
now that's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yep,
개운하게 정리됐어요. 아, 머리까지 너무 개운해진 것 같은데.
more stuff, eh?
뭐 다시 공부하면 되죠.
How much shock time do I have, by the way? 110. Nowhere near what I need. None of the rewards are, let me see, right? Nope. I get 5. Not for the long run there. The long run I should aim for 500 to get this person, and then I can aim for these. The Shrine Shard. The Shrine Shard,
밤훈련 때는 선글라스.
this year. I just want to know the probabilities, man. I gotta hit an ego, man. I got an ego. This is stupid. It should be around a 1 in 30 chance, man. Getting them. But luck, I guess, was a guy in a bride dress, eh? Huh, well, whatever. It is what it is, eh? I don't think anyone else is super strong here, yeah. I'm pretty sure the strongest clash values. I count one other one for Honglu, but don't have it. I mean, this one here, but it's not even leveled up. I mean, this can coin power based on health, which isn't too bad. Apply it again. With the rupture. And I'm like going rupture. You need to have some more synergy here. These ones here, on the other hand, don't require much synergy, so it's all fine.
헌팅 커틀러리 준비.
Probably gonna be a way first then story, right? Yep.
와, 저기 봐. 재료들이 걸어다니는.
Try this first to get.
쟤들이 다 해치우면 편하게 들고 올 수 있겠어.
If I gotta go for it, whatever, fine. Not great for rules at all. Heck. Don't film me now, buddy. There's 1, nice. 2, nice. 3, nice. 4, nice. And there. 18, already better. Issue is always getting sanity. Now it's the one that takes forever, man. Every time. Luckily we have one person already, a decent amount. Right there with all the clashes though, it is pretty good. Now if you fail those clashes, you can get screwed very bad. It's the one worse important.
납치하기 딱 좋은 상태가 됐네.
There we go. Wow.
저런 식으로 작업해 온 거야?
Come on, boys. Cool. Boys count here. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I'll use this for now. We're gonna do something else. Come on, no filming now, buddy. There you go. You can do it, man. Ooh, bad roll. Bad roll.
열어드리죠.
Awful odds there.
깔끔한 절단력이.
My low odds didn't matter. What happened?
남은 개체들도 같은 기세로 처리해
I have to go for it here. We go for dodge, but if we go for dodge, it kind of ruins everything here, so we can't really go for it. Whereas it's a 2-1, I ain't gonna die. We get staggered. So it's pretty fine. Yep.
어두운 무지를 열어젖히라.
I think it's like fairly strong here.
깊게 닫힌 지성에
I know. Doesn't always work, eh?
깊게 닫힌 지성에
There we go, man. Another.
밝게 열어젖힌다.
Yeah, I'm knocking them all out.
방법으로 개체에게 일격을 가했군요. 이것이
Slowly making our way through. Not a kill, that's a shame.
이 분식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요. 꿈을 꾸러 가도록.
8 health, man.
된 거야.
And there we go. I think we have him.
재료 완성. 그런데 좀 남잡하네.
Oh, they messed up.
저렇게 뼈째로 썰어버리면 파이 만들기 힘든데.
Dominating. I kind of wanna. Nah, it's whatever.
직접 알게 한다.
I was gonna worry. I was thinking about using it. I'm like, nah. They can help me at all. No point.
효율적인 대처로
Might as well take him out now.
참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
Take some area of effect here. I mean, poise does help. Don't forget. It's not all bad.
어깨 다친 지성을
What if the detective is gonna like our fighting prowess, eh? Maybe. Maybe.
지성을
저희가 우세한 상황입니다. 이미 메뉴
We'll end this right here right now.
어긴 직원들도 보이는데 이 책임은 다음에 묻도록 하죠.
Just 4, wow.
부지를 열어줬지라.
There we go.
너무 과했는데.
맞아. 살살해. 그러다 뼈라도
Again.
나오면 칼 속에서 뼈가 씹힐 거라고.
Sadly not again.
꿈을 꾸러가도 훌륭한 제압 성과를 낸 직원이
I guess that's what you kind of hope.
효율적인
Don't more,
결과를
but-
위해서
이쯤에서 관리자님이 칭찬의 말을 건네줘도
It
좋을 것
did,
같네요.
did its job flawlessly, kind of.
전투 응대는 성공적이었다. 나쁘지 않은 움직임이었어.
There we go.
이제 다른 쪽 집안일로 돌아가지.
More fighting.
진리를 열기 위해
Gotta keep going. Let's hear. After matching various pieces of information we found from the defeated Eurodivier members together. We managed to track them down to a rundown building that appeared to be their hideout. Oof.
Finally managed to track us down, haven't you? Filthy watch chain of T-Corp. And you clock.
Block, he says, Good sniffles here, my bad.
Oh my gosh, hi. It's only elementary, because I am an ace detective.
Ragya exclaimed triumphantly as she flicked her hair back, but I sensed the smallest hint of uncertainty in her voice.
Yep, we're all ace detectives. I'll admit, we should never let you track us down, but you don't look too strong. It is a foolish move to fight a lion instead. I hope you've prepared yourselves.
Don't you worry about our butts. We've got a class 5 staff with us, you know.
I can deduce a few things about you. One, that man's outfit, that aloof look on his face. It's likely that you're not lying that he relieved the Class 5 staff. Two, you are absolutely shameless for bringing a Class 5 watch chain to a rundown hideout like this.
Why does this have anything to do with shame?
I don't know about shame, but this place sure is run down. Right, how about all that? Right, how about this? I'll sit this one out, just for the sake of fairness. It'll be like cheating if I were to take part in this fight, yeah?
That is a fair proposal. Fine, I accept your offer.
Did we not get a say in any of this? Nope. Guess not.
응원도 결국은 나약한 자들이나 듣고 싶어하는 위안일 뿐입니다.
Hopefully the boss won't be too bad. Hopefully not.
좀 더 가치 있는 걸 추구하는 무슨 아니겠습니까?
If I do that, if I do this, I can kind of force it here. First to level up. feel like there'll be more so here. Anyways, here we go.
무지를 열어줬지라.
Oh, don't lose, please. Especially the, like, heavy ones, they're like, oh no. Doing two of those heavy ones would be really bad. Look how many clashes they do. The first side does give us a lot of sanity. That's not all bad. Just a lot of bad, you know. There we go.
오호, 납치하기 딱 좋은 상태가 됐네.
잭도 저런 식으로 작업해 온 거야?
Perfect. I'm gonna use that one. It'll be powered up.
전투응대에 나선다.
There we go, just beat him up. There you go, another down.
직접
Should be dead. Probably dead. Oh, if I get hits. And another down. Hey.
잘 썰렸다.
깔끔한 절단력인걸?
Unlucky for numbers, but whatever, fine. I don't want to use my good stuff here. Trying to avoid using my good stuff.
직접 알게 함이라.
I feel like they're already low, man. It feels like it'd be a waste.
꿈을 꾸러 가도록. 즉시 꿈을 꾸러 가도록.
The Brady Roddy didn't amount to much, eh? Oh, whatever, on we go.
밝게 열어젖힌다. 밝게 열어젖힌다.
And more down.
완성. 그런데 좀
I thought there'd be kind of like a boss in here, but whatever, sure.
저렇게 뼈째로 썰어버리면 타이 만들기 힘든데.
The boss is fine, I didn't. Fine, you know, like I wanted to deal with one anyways.
어두운 무지를 열어젖히라.
No, it's like, okay, I'm finally gonna face a boss. Nope. It's fine. I know, normally events are around 6 hours in length, I'd say. If you exclude farming. Farming takes forever. Farming then takes more like a day. Nah. Yeah, more like 12 hours, maybe.
무지하니까.
It's a lot of farming sometimes, but
방금 공격은 좋았어.
hopefully you give me a decent amount. And hopefully I can roll. If I can roll Hog Lu, this could be substantially better. If I can't roll Hog Lu, however, I'm gonna get.
맞는 거야.
There's gonna be a lot of problems, I know.
일격을 가했다. 이것이 바로 정보의 힘이다.
효과적이네요. 이
어?
방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
Ah, and the mirror.
전투응대.
Bye-bye.
꿈을 꾸러
훌륭한
가도록.
제압 성과를 낸 직원일 뿐
즉시
Yep.
효율적인 결과를 위해서 이쯤에서 관리자님이 칭찬의 말을 건네도 좋을 것 같네요.
Actually, it's pretty easy to keep
물론
boys, especially when you have like 3 attacks, eh?
없습니다.
개운하게 정리됐어요. 아,
230, yeah,
머리까지
still
너무
there.
개운해진 것 같은데.
The Euro Diviary Mystery, here we go, 44. Damage type, I'm gonna assume blunt again. Oh. Fine, I have boxes here, it's fine. Did I shoot me to buy boxes? Yep. There we go. So it's all fine. It would have been more, but I kind of forgot about it for a second, and then I did my daily thing of converting it into these, and I'm like, oh man. Oh, whatever. Enter away.
헌팅 커틀러리 준비 끝.
Colored cinders will lash out indiscriminately, so be careful. Corroded cinders will lash out indiscriminately, sure.
대부분 분야에서
Now boss fight, right? Surely. Oof.
AI이지만 응원은 조금 더 준비 시간이 필요합니다.
Neutral.
공감의 영역은 잘 쓰지 않았던 기능이라
I'm really not a fan of neutral.
해야 하거든요.
There we go. I'm guessing we plan here is going to take out the guys in front. We roll. Do the should allow me to roll quicker. Oh, I get 2x tremor count on self. Shit. Oh, never mind. The tiny wrench goes in our plan. It's fine. This means we gotta give him a bit of a whack, eh? Now,
직접 알게 함이라.
there we go. No barrier for you. Can't allow that to happen. Him getting trouble would be problematic to me. Although I don't know where he's getting the defense level up from. Not too sure. Somewhere, I don't know. There we go. Here's your bind.
잭, 칼은 다
There we go. None of them got it. Perfect.
완료.
Nope, not that. Yeah, I have no idea who it is. Well, whatever. Get it there. Get that attack in there. Attack there. Attack there. And attack there. Nah, I kind of want to do this instead. If he's gonna take that, I'm gonna have to. It's gonna be better. This one should get dealt with here. Should be fine. But, you know, stagger won't be too bad. An option either.
전투응대에 나선다.
깊게 다친
Yep,
지성에
there it is, as expected. Good, 2 down, or not down. Out for next round, not too bad. Sometimes I like doing other encounters though more. Lets me turn off brain. Much better, you know.
무지하니까 제압 개체가 비틀거리는 게 보이네. 아,
27, that should kill there.
움직이지 못하게 만들어보자.
It's not gonna kill, but should be fine. It's really unfortunate, because I can't use it. Shame. Still, a 3 will keep it for now. There we go. And, that one's getting attacked. That one. There we go. That one's gone. This one's gone. Might as well work on that one, chip that one a bit down.
전투응대에 나선다.
Oof. Doing fine though.
깊게 다친
Even
지성에
if they're already no resistant to slash, doesn't matter, eh? If I keep flashing them enough, they can't do crap. Okay, that's pretty unlucky, not gonna lie. Pretty unlucky for roll, but we're fine now.
참, 이런 상황인데도 어떻게
I'm a fan of that move.
조금만 더 해보죠.
Never a fan of that move anyways, in one wave here. That's why I kinda wanna build up stuff if I can. 72. Rather not attack here. That and this should work together here.
전투응대에
There we go.
나선다.
35 now, great.
꿈을 꾸러가도 즉시 꿈을
Oh,
꾸러가도
didn't think I had enough. Guess I did. My bad.
재료 완성.
Hey, there we go. District 20. You're a DVA captain, eh?
뼈째를 썰어버리면 타이 만들기 힘든데.
Unfortunately for you, I'm gonna try and apply thinking here. Oh, never mind. That didn't actually work too well, does it? It's fine. I have a 5, perfect. What else was thinking here? I said it's gonna go down to 20 amount. Probably around 30 actually here. Don't be awful. It's gonna take a bit of a toll. Or thinking, that does +4, so we should be fine here. Wish you had more ways to apply, but apply thinking here, but I was saying it is what it is, eh? I'll try and gain some voice potency here for now. Here we go.
전투응대에 나선다.
When you gotta sneeze, you gotta sneeze.
깊게 다친 지성에
Staggered already great. Ooh. If you imagine, I'm gonna try getting below with your sanity very quick. Yeah, it's at 16. Not really bad.
그래도 언제나 추월할 수는 없으니까.
효과적이네요.
If you do a lot,
이
though.
방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
We get +5.
깨달았나?
There we go. Sanity's already low for him now. Perfect.
눈감을 준비야.
Only problem is that I can't apply thinking really here.
마지막 일격만을 기다리고 있는 상태입니다. 효율적으로 처리해보죠.
Like if I could apply thinking, would it be that bad? I can again. Actually, here, perfect. I was just getting staggered this turn. It's whatever. 5-7 here. Definitely use some stuff here for now. What is that? Yeah, what's that? Attack that. 2 down, not too bad. Those do to kill that. I think he's gonna stagger, so I'm not too worried about it, you know.
직접 알게 함이라.
Oh. You know, he would be the one attacking, my bad. Work out, yep.
잘 써.
Just keep it to where it is, like a good
봄을 보러 가.
spot, and then we're fine.
제압 개체 하나를 처리했습니다.
Round 7.
남은 개체들도 같은 기세로 처리해보죠.
I gotta make sure. They'll be fine like that. Broken unity. Bring 2 fragile, get 2 tremor count when hit. Ah. So that's the panic type. Gotcha. Kind of more annoying, but whatever. Not too bad. I only want to hit with him, not gonna lie. So I'm not. But I don't wanna
직접
want the
알게.
sanity to go away, man. Be sad. They could probably kill him, not gonna lie, but yeah, whatever. Thing is that wasn't the plan. It's not the plan.
효율적인 대처로
It's bringing Dynamite actually here.
맞는 거야.
참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
Yup.
열어젖힌다.
Or I guess I'll die, fall back. Yep, that's pretty sure. We quickly moved our conversation into the hideout after defeating the Euro Divi members. Yep.
The red drunken fist. Starting to run low on patience. Might kill you soon.
Yeah, no. Looks like Ryoshu's getting tired of playing detective. Sorry about that.
We've surrendered already. Not sure what you want us to confess either. What, would you like for us to confess that we're the Euro Divier or something?
We hesitated, unsure if he really was clueless or not. That's when Rodya confidently strode forward and pointed an accusatory finger at the Eurodivia captain.
Okay. My gosh, hi. Right, question time. You've always hated this nest state of affair, am I right?
Must you really ask?
You like inventing stuff and not registering them to the tech agency, don't ya?
Again, must you really inquire about something you could discern simply by looking around?
Oh. Oh. Mind if I take a gander at these inventions?
Wait, don't just go around touching.
I see. This hedgehog toy is a time bomb disguised as a plushie. It scans the palm as soon as it enters within a certain proximity range, and if it doesn't recognize the palm as an authorized individual's, it'll shoot out its spines to penetrate the intruder. But you've screwed the parts too tightly down there. You'll do well to remember that mechanical engineering isn't all about tightening the screws as hard as you can. Sometimes you need a slightly loose screw or two to make things fit better. And another thing, if I were you, I would have made the spine a whole hexagon-shaped, not circular.
You could tell that from a quick look. You're certainly no common employee. Either way, most of those are experiments, incomplete products, and truths.
In truth, you like making more dangerous inventions too, right?
You really are a persistent one, aren't you? What are you getting at?
And I'm sure these finite inventions eventually led to something that can completely rip someone's time away.
Wait, what?
The culprit behind the case of the time-killing time. It's you guys, right? It's what you do, isn't it? You see something that rubs you the wrong way, so you go ahead and smash it to bits.
That's a bit of a logical leap, isn't it? Who do you think we, Eurodivier, are?
Sounds like this friend of yours in the Eurodivier really messed up big time in the past. Did he do something drastically violent?
No, Sonia, he always knew how to say the right things. Things to get people to agree with him, to convince them to join his cause. His words filled me with his confidence that we could really change the world, that it really was as effortless as letting candy slowly melt away in my mouth. But what could he possibly do to change the world? He doesn't even do anything, not like these guys. I bet the T-Corp Eurodivier are nothing more than knockoffs who just found themselves inspired by stories coming out of J-Corp or...
It's absolutely baffling how you failed to correctly deduce a single thing. No, we're not knockoff. Besides, the Saint has already brought many changes to this world. Changes that you mere detectives can't even dream of.
The Saint.
Indeed, Saint Sonia was the only one who really sparked the fire of the Eurodivier in every nest. Well, that isn't the only reason. Well, that isn't the only reason they call him the Saint, but that's besides the point.
Eurodivier in every nest? Sonia did that?
Since you claim to be Saint Sonia's friend, allow me to say it in no uncertain terms. The Eurodivier has nothing to do with your case.
Sonia, oh my gosh. Sonia, are we supposed to take you at your word?
First, we don't have this time-killing technology. We can steal time or timepieces. But it's practically impossible to kill time. Making something so absurd would surely catch the tech agency's attention. And that is trouble I am not willing to invite.
Why? Why? You've certainly been causing a ruckus here. Isn't that what the Eurodivier wants? Chaos?
Please, don't compare us to the likes of Backstreet's gangs. Though there are those among us who want that chaos, of course. One of our former members insisted that we must take the abundance of time in T-Corp for ourselves and have our comrades divided equally among us. But such drastic action would also hurt the have-nots, those who do not deserve such pain. Though we must adhere to the Saint's teachings to truly tear out the throat of the rich, we must wait for the right moment.
The right moment, So it really was Sonia.
So I've been wondering, are you really the Saint's friend?
Of course she is. He even invited her to join his journey.
Why don't we leave for now? We can always come back here once we uncover more evidence.
Dante said, let's leave for now. Are we not arresting them? Didn't one of you give me a whole lecture about how it's my job to arrest them?
Radia ignored the assistant's question and turned around to leave the hideout, wearing a dark expression, something I had never seen from her before. The assistant shrugged and we were about to leave the hideout as well, but the Eurodivier captain stopped us. Oh. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Wait, if you really are a friend of the Saint, then I can't let you leave without giving you some advice as a more experienced detective. I was able to establish a few things from this conversation, so allow me to share them with you.
Oh, right. You dabble in detective work from time to time as well, yes? Is this a common thing that you Eurodivier get up to?
No, only the Eurodivier branch in District 22. Anyway, if I were you, I would start by looking for a common thread that ties all victims together. Find out what they have in common.
Why? Why?
The T-Corp collection agencies knows everything about time. Where it comes from, where it goes. But not with this case.
But if they know everything about comings and goings of time, how are you avoiding their eyes?
Not all of us do. I can't tell you anymore. However, just know that we have an ace up our sleeve that lets us continue our guerrilla activities in the nest. Anyways, does not strike you as odd that, for someone with such impressive technology that can quite literally rip away time without a trace, the killer seems unusually passive.
Or like time. A release system, yeah. Or cooldown, no. Good detective, eh?
This tells me that there is a certain condition. This tells me that there is a condition they must first meet to use their powers. Another possibility is that they have a certain creed or belief system that they follow. But ideologically motivated culprits usually leave behind more obvious evidence that points to their beliefs.
Oh, I think that adds up nicely. Want to join our squad of ace detectives?
Who the hell hired this bumbling team of amateur detective wannabes? Yeah, never mind. Now, would you kindly leave this place?
Well, we now know where the Euro Divier are. We can always come back here if we ever need it. We can always come back here if we ever need anything else. Yep. Well, that's the guys.
응대는
Tell them
성공적이야.
where it is.
나쁘지 않은 움직임이었어.
I never noticed.
이제 다른 쪽 집안일로 돌아가지.
There's us, or Hunglu, Ryoshu. Now there's a distortion there. Well, it seems that you can't go over as much as you can. You used to be able to go like pretty far over, not anymore. Sorry, we got a few rolls, have to try. I know that probably won't work, yeah, I know, but it's worth a shot, you know, man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Because if I can get it right, think about it, if I can get it, I can stuff quicker right. Oh, what's been annoying me here, don't try to untangle these thorns, right? Gonna be thorns here, brambles, never mind. Speaking of brambles, I've actually have been untangling brambles, pain in the butt, I tell ya. When I was done, or I'm not done yet, when I was done for the day, I had brambles in my sweater, had them in my hands, had them everywhere. And I'm just like, you know, sitting there, I'm like slowly plucking them out while watching shows, because I'm like, yeah. If I sit on this, it's not going to be pleasant. Or if I sleep, they roll over. Because, yeah, okay, so you can close every now and then, well, usually, but no, I think that's pretty normal. Anyways. Yeah, that's a lot.
Well then, the Eurodivier swearing up and down that they've got nothing to do with the case, and the Time Ripper is still at large. What now, ace detectives?
But we don't have any other leads. The one we talked to just left the hideout, so why don't we follow him?
You want to tail that Eurodivier?
Well, looks like not arresting them may pay off after all. I think it's a fair suggestion.
Waste of time. We should torture them one by one until someone breaks.
According to page 155 of Lady Agatha's book, an ace detective must always remain vigilant and not shy away from stick-up.
You're already on page 155. Minor spelling error, yep. Minor.
Ogyote gave us this book so that we can all become ace detectives. Woohoo. I've been reading it whenever I can.
The Eurodivier's petty time thievery won't change the world. Oh my gosh, hi. The Eurodivier's petty time thievery won't change the world. Is that why you're letting them go? Because it doesn't matter?
Huh? No, not at all. It's the opposite, in fact. I want to see things change.
Change.
It is said that the Eurodivier started from a small group of nobodies, but they kept at it slowly but surely, spreading through the city. I hear that they've been causing some real trouble in some nests, that they find it difficult to get rid of them. Do you know what people have been saying here at T-Corp? Running low on time, but burning full of frustration. Then come join the Eurodivier. Unlike most people, who accept injustices and move on, they don't. They refuse to turn a blind eye, confident and determined that they will one day bring real changes to the city. It's only natural that I find them extremely fascinating to witness to what end do their desperate desires and aspirations lead.
Nothing but impotent squirments. I'm sorry, do any of you even give a darn about solving the case? This case has a certain destructive aesthetic to it. I like it.
I'm following my family elders' words. You see and experience as much of the world as I can before I return, because their words better be followed.
Sounds excruciatingly bothersome. So many things in this world presuming that they deserve to call themselves family.
I've never heard you talk like that, Ryoshu.
What will you ever accomplish with such half-heartedness?
Don't worry about it. Most people live on that very half-heartedness. It's been eons since I've really desired something with all my heart, you know?
Eons, huh?
No, I'm not most people. Oh my gosh, I'm not most people.
From the distance, a loud, rapid footsteps broke through Rodia's quiet whispers. Yep. I knew it. The culprit was a Euro Divi. Yeah. Ah.
They're here. They're here. Won't give them the slip this time.
Okay, let's go. Maybe you'll catch them this time if you learn to breathe like myself, Ryoshu.
Rodia, let's... Rodia came to a sudden stop and looked at me, staring at me from underneath the shadows that cast over her eyes.
Dante, do you think it would have been any different if I...
Possibly could have been better, yeah.
Oh my gosh, followed Sonia back at the casino?
Why do you ask?
I mean, it's just... Watching Sonia's goals actually start to take shape while I stagnated, unchanging, it's making me feel...
Rodia hesitated.
odd.
An odd impression. Bro, my throat. All this reading. Another hiking book, man. Well, actually, no, we're like... probably gonna have to knock it out today. It's like already near the end. Be a waste. Turning it today wouldn't be worth it. Or I said tomorrow, not enough time.
You're late, clock. You're late, clock.
The two sinners had a head start, but it didn't take very long before we caught up to them and saw them quietly kneeling behind cover.
We'll go ahead and draw their attention. We should be able to corner them in this direction.
Since Roshu and Honglu are out there to draw the culprit here, we just have to do our part and capture them.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Rodya?
Just, every time I think about Sonia, I remember all the things that I couldn't do. That's all.
Rodya.
Nope, not gonna let this drag me down. I just gotta do what I can, right? Oh my gosh, wouldn't it be so nice if the culprit showed up right now so I can get my hands on him and get this over with? All this waiting around is getting so tedious. Hopefully I'll look real bad butt when I arrest him.
You certainly recover. You certainly recover quick. Now that's a good attitude to have.
Well, you know, ain't that how emotions are supposed to be? Constantly changing with time, you know?
Is it now? I don't quite agree. Emotions don't change with time. I'd say that the changing emotions are what drives the flow of time.
That's some complicated stuff. I just can't wait to hear all the praises they'll sing of me once I snag this Euro Divi rascal, that's all. You know, I want to be an ace detective.
Then you shall have your Then you shall have your chance. A chance for you to be the center of attention. A subject of praise.
That long coat, that hat, you're
Radia, Dante, the culprit ran that way.
the Time Ripper.
Correct. Correct. This isn't good. It'll take a while for Honglu and Ryoshu to get here. But before we get down to business, allow me to make a few corrections. 1. I am no longer bound to an organization like the Eurodivi. Yay. In fact, I found their hypocrisy detestable. Did you
Did you know that even the Eurodeviate did not use their hours equally amongst one another? That is why I have chosen action. 2. I am not killing time. You will not compare my crusade to something so shallow. I merely reaped the dying hours to share it among those who need it most. You may call me the Time Saint instead.
What the hell are you about? Shut up and...
All this is flying over your head, isn't it? You poor little thing. Start for even a morsel of praise. This is both a correction of your ignorance and our final warning. If you wish to capture me, no, us, then you must be prepared to pay the price in time.
Is that an attempt at a threat? Huh? Do you seriously think you can scare me like that? Sure, you're the big, scary time ripper, but I've got you all figured out. I know your patterns. There's something staying in your hand, isn't there? Whether it's your creed, some kind of design flaw in your tech, you can't touch my time. How do you like this, Ace Detective's deductions, huh? Foo-hoo.
Oh, it's a creed, eh?
Okay, half right, but you have given me 2 more corrections to make. One, I am not the one killing time. It is you and everyone like you who's killing time. 2, indeed, we cannot rip time away from just anyone, no, but I can't take yours. Because you, at this very moment, are mired in tedium.
What?
Just biding the time, aren't you? Waiting for something to happen. Killing time. We are merely taking back the time that you would have killed anyway. Swing that axe and you might carve a small chunk of her flesh, but we will rip a chunk out of your existence. You will still awake when the clock strikes 4 in 50 years' time, having done nothing, having lived through nothing, all in the blink of an eye. That's when it shall dawn on you. That's despair. It'll all come rushing in like a flood. That disparity, the unfamiliarity of all the time you've killed. Every pain, a reminder of every single second you've killed. Thinking about how tedious it all is. Oh, you look scared. We like that look in your eyes.
Rodya stood there, completely frozen. No one could stop the Time Ripper as he walked away from us. Not me, not Rodya.
The culprit, where are they? I thought I could take them on, but when I came face to face with the Ripper, how could you give them the slip?
They threatened her that they were going to rip away her time.
Oh no. And the Ripper knew. They knew how he felt so... Never mind.
It seemed to me that Rodya decided to not say it out loud, but I knew that the word she wanted to say was tedious. Yep. Oh man, I can talk about killer though. Aye.
Pathetic. Unlike you, Ryoshi, my time is important. I'm not here just to make those stupid, pointless observations about the case. I didn't volunteer out of some weird obligation either, okay? I volunteered because I genuinely wanted to solve the case. I'm not like you, either of you.
I briefly grew concerned that Ryoshi might swing her scabbard at Rodya, but I don't think she was listening anyway.
How banal.
Instead, she stared up at the clock tower in silence as her cigarette slowly burned its way to her lips. I guess that's a relief.
Rodya, sorry. I think I'm just getting tired of wearing a silly smile.
Hey, I get some real lore, eh? Oh! Oregon reading! Sorry about that. Roddy was always the one to lift the team's mood when it's down, but... The mood among us had grown so incredibly awkward and cold that I was almost starting to feel a chill in my fingers. I guess this is what happened when Rodya's in a depressive mood. If we were back at the bus, or if Yasang or Gregor were here, they would have at least tried to do something to break the ice. But neither Ryoshu nor Honglu were the kind of people to be heavily affected by such a frosty mood. So we just trudged on with our investigation. Huh. Looks like the culprit got him in the middle of something. Remember that?
He knew the Ripper. He knew the Ripper.
How could you tell?
By looking at his eyes, isn't it obvious? That look in his eyes, it's the kind of look that people have. It's the kind of look that people have in their eyes when getting killed by a rat, you know.
He's not exactly dead, you know.
This dead body looks kind of different from the last one we saw, though.
Not a dead body either. What was it? But what is it?
The culprit tore his scarf in half. Maybe they really disagreed with his fashion choices.
Or scuffle.
Leo Divya. Okay, hello? Oh my gosh, hi. The real Divya must live like fools in the eyes of others, so that we may see a path invisible to them.
Rodya.
It's something Sonya once said. Told me that the scarf was a yoke to hide the great ambition. That those with such dreams must remain bound.
But I don't see you wearing that scarf.
Haha, I just think it cramps my style.
Then chopping the scarf in half would mean that...
That the killer might be a former member of the Eurodivier. We should go back to their hideout and ask around.
Sometime later.
Dang it. Ripper got our boss. Are you asking if anyone quit recently? Well, it's not like they formally quit or anything. But there were some who went completely off the grid.
I should ask it. Somebody wanted to steal the surplus of time at T-Corp, shared equally among everyone. Yeah, I remember a lad who said something like that. When his younger brother died, he became a bit weird.
Did anyone want to go along with that plan?
I'm sure there are some, but we shouldn't. We're the Eurodivier. We must abide our time until the Saint gives us the word.
Is that so? Where is he?
No idea. Last I heard, he said something like, "I'll always be watching you." Creepy, innit? But I suppose that means that he's still hanging about somewhere within T-Corp borders. Our Brosman's gonna be back to normal, right? I have a bet. I bet you he's here. I bet he's in the clock tower, eh? I bet their idols is in the clock tower. Anyway, he'll always be watching, huh?
Block. I always burn a cig after a kill.
But you're always smoking.
Because it takes about 4 minutes for the cig to burn all the way through. I get to watch as the light of the life slowly burn out in their dying eyes. It really enhances the flavor. 4 minutes. I know it takes exactly 4 minutes for the cigarette to burn away. But only 2 minutes have passed on that clock tower. Oh my gosh, hi. Huh? That doesn't make sense. How come no one noticed that the clock tower was broken? This isn't a new development, by the way. From the moment our little game of detectives started, to this precise moment, the clock tower always measured only 2 minutes by the time I finished smoking.
Didn't someone say it's because people have learned to be helpless? I've been waiting for someone to get finished for a while. You know how much of a pain it is to wait for something, but also have too much time in your day. It's so tedious. These things are real bother standing guard here. All this stop and search, so tedious.
Hey, assistant. What were the first 2 victims doing when the Ripper struck?
Looking at the clock.
Let's see. One of them was attacked while purchasing a 13-flavored lollipop candy, and the other was reading a comic book starring a T-Corp inventor as its protagonist. I'd say it's a pretty fun read.
Hello? Are there a lot of clock towers in T-Corp?
A total of 12 in the entirety of T-Corp, but just 1 in this general area. The time Ripper struck only near this clock tower, didn't they? Right on, Detective. What if they slowed down the clock tower and made everyone in the area feel that sense of extreme tedium?
Yeah, I see.
Oh my gosh, hi. I made everyone in the area feel that sense of extreme tedium. Tedium.
Tedium, I see. So that's what it was. He can rip time only from people who are bored.
Wait, all times doubled here, huh?
Clock.
The clock tower. It should give me a nice view to blow some smoke at.
Ah, there's something I forgot to mention. You know that they need actual evidence to make an arrest, right, detectives? Huh? Huh? You have to catch them in the act. Can't go around arresting people just because you feel like it.
What? Do we have to let them attack us or something? Guess we can catch them in the act? Don't you know, he can literally rip the time out of you. Oh my gosh, hi. One small mistake and you might wake up weeks, months, or even years later. We don't even know if that's the kind of thing that Dante can rewind.
Yes, it's all very tragic, but it's still a part of your responsibilities.
Oh my gosh, hi. Do you even care about catching the culprit? Or is learning how he rips time all you care about?
Right on again, Ace Detective. Huh. I once thought that there were no inventions in T-Corp that I didn't know the ins and outs about. You see, I have the intricate knowledge of the mechanisms of every single machinery in existence within T-Corp. I even know about the bizarre contraption your friend back at the jail cell invented while he was here. I didn't want that invention to be beholden to the T-Corp Patents Agency, no. I wanted to watch as it spread throughout the city, which is why I didn't try very hard to stop him as he escaped through the back streets. It wasn't because I was lazy, mind. So to answer your question, no. Like in the case of the League of Nine literatures, I don't care whether we catch the culprit or not. I'm just curious about the exact mechanism behind how he rips time. It's the nature of being an inventor.
Agreed. Agreed. How am I supposed to get anything done with people like...
Excuse me, Mr. Assistant. I have something I'd like to ask you. Back when results did on the temporal scale, Gallows, didn't the machine beep very loudly? Oh, that reticent friend? Yes, it did. If you have the intricate knowledge of the mechanism of every single machinery in existence within T-Corp, then do you also know why it malfunctioned?
Hey, Carol, welcome back, hey. I thought you were gonna rest, man. Thought bed sleep is important, man.
Of course. Why wasn't the Gallows able to take 10 billion ans worth of time from Result? Was it really because it was broken? What are you talking about? It is statistically impossible for the machines of my design to have any faults, usually.
Gonna go in a couple minutes, gotcha.
Then the source of that error must be Result. For all of us, right? Not the machine. Not the machine.
How about that? It's already us.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. You're not only looking the part, but also acting the part of an ace detective. Who'd have fooled me? All credits go to Lady Agatha. She did say that one of the quantities of an ace detective is a mind of bottomless inquisitiveness, after all.
I thought the condition of getting exempt from our time tax was that we had to catch the culprit. It was what I was thinking when the Class 5 auditor began speaking again, as if to address my concerns.
I'm not saying that I won't cooperate, of course. I may have even devised a plan for you, though it may be somewhat simple. Now, listen close.
Are we finally fighting here? It's been book after book, man. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna have to farm up though, that's gonna be a pain. 45, hey. Yeah, have a good one. Carol, have a good one. Slash. Well, that should be fine here again. Actually, that could work pretty well. I'm surprised we have everyone again, though, but sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6.
단단히 묶어라.
Too bad, Tom. So, will this really work? I guess it's barely a plan, and more like something we came up with in the last 10 minutes, but still.
Annoying. Annoying. Shh. It's hide.
Hiya, I've been waiting for you.
Did he just say hiya to the Ripper? Did he just say hiya to the Ripper?
How interesting. Not only did you know that I'd be coming here, but you also had the manners to extend your greetings. I see. You've been tailing us the whole time.
Of course, you were right under our noses all this time, weren't you?
You're one of those fools playing pretend as a detective, aren't you? Killing time.
You're right. Say, can you teach me how to make the most of my time?
Okay. Give us your time and we might tell you. What, 30 hours? What is this, a bloody joke? That ain't enough. Just think about all those hours we've lost playing from these sods. We could have spent that time ripping more hours from others. I say that it's only fair that we take 300 hours from him.
He's two-faced or whatever.
Agreed. He's one of the Nest lackeys, working with those filthy watch chains of T-Corp. He deserves it. If we let him go, he'll only bring further trouble. Let's show them what happens to those that oppose us. Seconded, let's try to extract an amount of hours that evenly split into 12 pieces. Thoughted, let's stab as deeply as we can go. We don't want to repeat. We don't want the repeat of the fat cat at the factory. Do we? We're aiming straight at the center. We're not letting this bastard slip away with just a gash of 100 hours. Silence, I will decide the time. We will stab as deep as we can and rip 1,000 hours from him. That should be more than enough time for us to happily share. Well, I suppose we'll be losing our sense of taste for the next 1,000 hours. If the burden of 1,000 hours equally amongst one another, yeah, I can roll with that.
Oh, it's almost like there are multiple personalities in there, all taking turns to speak. The culprit wasn't the only one who suddenly began to behave strangely. Anglu did too. His face relaxed into a tranquil look, as though he was ready to let something go, or perhaps that was an expression of liberation.
1,000 hours. Will 1,000 hours have passed in the blink of an eye?
Yes, and there will be no pain. Only the despair that awaits upon your awakening.
Then, I like that. Rub my time away.
Oh my gosh, he didn't mean that, did he? A time-tearing razor, is it?
So that is the core of the power that extracts time. Though it was no invention at all, but a distortion. My, this is still highly fascinating. So this is the kind of power that a distortion can grant. Power is that only one could have dreamt of.
Not gonna work, eh? After a lengthy silence, as though the world itself had come to a grinding halt. No one can.
Why can't we rip away your time?
I see. I see. Everything went according to plan. It's all the same. I blinked, but the world is just as familiar and changeless as ever. And changeless.
What? We walked him right into a trap, you daft idiots. Don't you understand?
Detective AOTS.
Phew, the relief had me worried for a moment there. About 30 minutes ago.
Like I said earlier, the temporal scale gallows isn't broken. This error was caused by you. Your time, and this applies to all 12 of you, was already bound to someone else's time.
Someone else's time, me.
This caused a multi-reference error in the temporal scale gallows, which was supposed to hang your time.
So what you're saying is, because we are living with Dante's time, the gallows couldn't hang our time? Oh my gosh, hi.
I had no idea.
Well, if all that is news to us, then there's really no way for the Time Ripper to know that either. So, once the Time Ripper arrives and tries to rip my time away from me, that's when Radia and Yoshu can swoop in like the awesome people you are and arrest the culprit.
And that's how this trap came to be. But what if, and really, what if? What if the Time Ripper manages to rip Honglu's time away?
Don't worry, Dante. It's all going to be okay. Ha, I wonder how long the racket would last once the news of a malfunctioning clock tower breaks. Wouldn't it be so entertaining to watch as people's trust in the institution of the supposedly unerring clock tower crumble? It's going to be such a fun show.
I'll try my best not to malfunction.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Hey, participation trophy. I used to really hate the sound of clocks. I don't know when it started, but I started associating its noises with the perpetual cycle of pain. Like it's some premonition that a clock hand-shaped blade will one day cleave clean through me. A blade of time, if you will. But your noise, it's a bit different. It's the kind of noise that makes me dream of something new, something different, and it's not pain. Well, that's why I wanted to extend my gratitude.
I'm not sure what he's extending his gratitude for, but can someone ask him to do something for me?
Dante has a request. Right, request away.
I think I've had enough experience to intuit when a big fight's about to break out, and I'm getting that exact feeling that something's about to happen. So, it's time for you to return the other sinners, yep.
I can't believe they actually kept us in prison the whole time, only to let us out right before they caught the culprit. So how was it, manager? Adventuring with just 3 sinners, was it nice? I trust that you learned your lesson, and that my absence was deeply felt. I'm aching all over just from sitting inside that jail cell. I don't ever want to go back to a place like that.
Right, so that's the Time Ripper or something?
What distortion we must defeat.
We're almost done. Team, go! Pretty good start. When in time, acceleration state clash 1, clash 2 to 70%. And 75% HP consume 50 stolen time. Man, this is some bad luck rolls, heck. We'll still try though. See here, inflict bleed, a lot of bleed. 1000 time. Let's see, inflict plus 1 more bleed count. Okay, 25 time. Oh. So it's fine for now, gotcha. I think I wanted to try my luck here, but whatever. Let's see, let's try some dodging here. No, whatever, it's fine. Unfortunate rolls are upon me, but it's fine. But what? I'm too low on roll. Fine for now. It's fine. Slightly annoying, but it is what it is. Holy crap, that's a high clash fire up. Holy crap. Ooh. When I can high one, I tell you. There we go. Once it gets added, yep, we'll be better though. In effect, the flash, that's gonna be hurting. Not too much bleed, not too bad. Bad luck again, great. Like really bad luck, like all this second crap. Let's do that. Top of that, we'll do that here. I'll try my luck here for now. And we'll take up what we can. Actually, yeah, we should try clash shooters with maybe this one here. Get that one's a lot less dangerous here. There we go. Wish I had more Pierce on my team. Come on, I believe. I lied. I don't believe. It's a failure. Come on. Health, come on. It's a 50-50 every time. My odds are awful, but it should be fine. I'm gonna try my luck here. Because that is a no-go. Time. Effort. It all wasn't working properly.
이렇게 끝날 리 없어. 아직
Okay, so they're not. The problem. So, slash ain't gonna work. Slash ain't gonna cut it here. Pierce will cut it down. 1, 2,
연장 챙기죠.
3.
손맛이 뭔지
3.
보여주지.
Oh, there's a piece here that. Worth it for multi-attack though. Nope. I'm looking for Pierce mainly here. Pierce and Slash and Pierce, but let's go through the pretty good Pierce. Let's try and take this out, hey. This dude's definitely Pierce here.
밧줄 단단히 묶어라.
Pretty sure this guy's Pierce as well. Yep. Put him on that much though here. Nothing there. This is blunt. Blunt will be fine. Nope. Actually, no. Let's try to merge it with never mind. This one is blunt as well. Tremor count. Let's help with charm. This stuff counts out here. But its clashes is pretty weak. Yeah, it has weak clashes, man. But to be fair, it does have multiple attacks here, so it's not too bad. I could make it work, nah. 1, 2, 3. Flash, what do you want? 4. Actually, this should work pretty well. 3, 4, 5. Now, who should the last one be here? Maybe someone with Pierce. Fine.
출정이군요. 출정이군요.
There we go.
밧줄 단단히 묶어라.
This should be fine. Pierce team is selected. Yep. No, of course we need to do some level up in here. Fortunately. No idea what you gotta do to make it work. Okay, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45. Perfect. I mean, he's gonna be pretty good to keep up. This one's pretty good here. I don't want no honesty here. No, we're fine.
키워볼까요?
Good take some time to build up, but as long as we build up, we should be good to go. Oh, yeah. Done all that talking before. Now I'm not doing the talking again.
사실
Perfect.
이런 보모고시는 제가 아니라
Hey, pretty good with rolls as well. Likey.
관리자님도 알다시피 저는 언제나 수십 명의 몫을 해내고 있으니까요.
I'm neutral for now. I gotta win my neutrals here. If I win my neutrals, we'll be fine. It literally is neutral here. I can't get any more neutral than that. Should be fine. It's pierce damage, he's pierce resistance. Oh no. Should be good to go. I'll give it up some charge as well. Slowly make a way. Come on. Don't feel me now. I'll get him in. I swear. It's supposed to be even, man. I know it's even. I just never win. My flash is here. I swear. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is, eh? At least that one was. There we go. A bit more damage at least. The hardest part is going to be getting my vanity up. I have dodge here. I could try dodging here. Would be a possibility. 3. Dude, for now. Neutral, I doubt that would work. So I'm gonna try dodging. The thing is, like, that's a hard hitting one. Like, if you aren't resistant to pierce, it's gonna hurt real bad. How are you, man? I would say let him try it out, but I can't. That was my weakest one, right? Yep. Well, Dawn, up to you, man. I'm gonna wish him luck. Look at all the bleed. Yeah, I'm getting staggered. It's unfortunate, but what's he gonna do? I see my sanity up. Okay, if I can get Faust, my get Gloom, my Gloom thing will be good. Just need to get it. If I build towards it, I'll be fine. Okay, Dawn. One down. You tried. Ah, not too bad.
준비 완료.
Okay, what do I need here? More lust. I need more lust and more... Yeah, we can make that work. Well, eventually when we get it. Inflict time relief entitlement. What? Inflict time relief entitlement against the target that used an attack. Scored against this unit. Targeted, yeah. Flash man, you are. But if everyone gets it right, it should be fine. I don't know if it's gonna do everyone or not. Well, we're gonna have to see then. Let's use our bad abilities here, get rid of them. Yeah, let's not give it a Dawn. Let's give it 2. Yeah, it should be fine. Getting it. There's a chance that we can land it, so I'm gonna try. Shit, I'm gonna do this here. If I do this thing, they won't actually clash. They'll just go against those two. Should be fine. Actually, no, not that one. I should do this one instead. Yep. Guess you want to hit it here. There we go. Perfect. Oh, oopsie. Let's go for stagger there, my bad. Yeah, birthday, they messed it up. Not too bad. Roll targeted by time, Ripper. 5 speed. Oh. Gain 1 fragile when tremor burst. Skill recon effect raises its new stagger threshold. Yep, it's a tremor one. Well, unfortunately, I don't have tremor. No, let's make it a bit more difficult, but whatever. Skin attack here, fine. Okay, how's he gonna hurt? How's he gonna hurt like heck? Oof. She's getting hit there. It is favored though. It's favored, so trust my gut. This one here, on the other hand. At least it's only bleed. If it's any more than bleed, I get screwed, man. I tell ya. Fine. Let's give it our bad ability here for now. He's probably gonna take a beating here, like when I'm in a beating. I really do mean a beating, like bad beating. Heck. Oh, whatever. I can hope for luck, actually. Here, I can hope for luck. I'm gonna hold on to hope, peace. I'm a trusty man. I'm a trusty man. Good job. Keep that up. Keep it up, man. Okay, nice, hey. I was worried about that. Wait, it's multiple. Oh, that was a single attack, man.
쟤들이 다 해치우면
Oh,
평화를 굴 수.
don't give this so much crap on her. Ay, ay, ay. More green in my future, great. No, I'm gonna do this here actually. Make sure that doesn't hit. Could try landing that. Try landing that. Yeah, let's try landing that instead. What does this give, by the way? Rupture. And dimensional rift, which I'm not too sure I need for now. Oh. I'm doing this, I gotta do it. He's dominating. Oh. Never knew. But he's dominating, probably just do this instead. Nope, never mind. Rather do that. Here we go. For next time we can get stagger down. Should be a good amount of sanity. Yeah, not as much as I would hope. But we're doing this here, which does get him low in sanity, which is why I'm not feeling too bad about it. Makes it a lot easier for me. Oh man. Oh. I'm gonna die. Did she die? Not yet. Oof.
개체가 우리의 마지막 일경만을 기다리고 있는 상태입니다. 효율적으로 처리해보죠.
He'll 10 SP, still can't do it. Okay, what do I need here? I think I need purple, right? So much purple required, ay ay ay. I can't do it. Donna, yeah, you just kind of wait there. Yeah, you ain't living. Or is this expired? Have anyone that actually heals here? I don't think I do. Yeah, it's only his SP. I need Faust. Missing Lust. Oh. Next turn we should be able to get it. Be able to. Now problem time though. It's now gonna be below the amount. The stagger threshold, yep, I know. Oh.
응원도 결국은 나약한 자들이나 듣고 싶어하는 위안일 뿐입니다.
No, yeah, you just gotta stay here, man. You can't attack.
가치 있는 걸 추구하는 고수 아니겠습니까?
I can throw it on, you just can't attack. I'd love for you to though, man, but I really would, but I can't risk it. There we go. SR +1, kind of annoying, kind of annoying. However, I did this, slow person. Shooting counts for anyone, except her. Should be fine. Yeah, I'll say Sandy's all the way. Really ain't too much of a problem. Just matter when Sanity's not. Whoa. May even be able to stagger him again. Right, this guy takes quite a bit of time to kill. Hey, Mia, welcome back. Welcome back. Oof, crap. Now we're fine. Yeah, bit of sanity gain. And staggered. Now staggered, perfect. 378, hey. Okay, I think I can kill you, I think I can kill. Maybe. Oh, only one way to find out. Oh. Actually, it's already done. You can't attack still, can you? Nope. 42. Now I was thinking kill yet. Almost, but not yet. Oh, it's been no cigar. Next turn though. Should be... Should mark its doom. Should. This is the chance that maybe I could have done it, but nah. This thing had enough. Yeah, no way. No way I had enough. We've got a lot of crap, heck. Oof. I can clash for a +2. Yeah, that's I'm gonna say down for last to fight. Yeah. So we're done. You still can't do crap. I know. She probably wants to step up, but I mean, yes, always. Just wait, and I'm not allowing that to happen. Anyways, there we go. Then that should do it. Actually, no, that should do it. And then this here. I'm perfect. Let me get some bleed on them at least. That sanity goes down quite a bit. Oof, failure. Oh, I swear. My 50-50s aren't really 50-50 sometimes, I tell ya. Oh, it should be, but then it's like, nope. Whatever, though. Tails again, heck. I'm winning this way, eh? I think it's insanity here. I'd heal my teammate a bit. To where they shouldn't be dead weight no more. Yep. Don't want to fight that one yet. I want to be last. Didn't work last time, but hey, we'll do it this time. Maybe. Dominating, Oh, that's actually got sanity gain. No, I don't. Not there. And that there. Just to prevent it clashing. Everyone will die to that. Wouldn't die, I would, be bothered by it. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. There we go. Wait, I thought we're done. Probably gonna be more story, I know. Okay, got started here. Okay, fine. We're a man, heck. Okay. Have you ever wept in such deep longing for that extra minute, that extra second you let slip through your fingers? Or you wish that? Oi, heck.
that you wished, where you wished that your heart would forever sleep, for its every beat was but a painful reminder of the merciless march of time. I don't suppose you have, because you all have plenty of time to spare.
With that, the Time Ripper slips into the shimmering portal. Mere Dungeon of Phantoms. Mere Dungeon of Phantoms. It appears to be the same kind as the one we have seen before.
Hey, Dante, I've got a question. It just occurred to me for the first time. Where do all the time that you used, where do they come from?
Well, I never gave thought to where the time I rewind comes from. All I knew was that when I turned the clock, I rewound the time.
WC. Yeah. Oh my gosh, hi. Yeah, who cares, I guess.
I wish I could answer her, but it's not like I know how any of this works. Rio should quickly shut us down with her brief summary of the circumstances. We did not question it further.
A mere dungeon of the phantoms. Let's go.
There's more. There's a mirror dungeon.
아직 모자라. 여러분들. 왜 그렇게
Well, guess we're gonna call it here for now. I didn't think it would be. My bad. Should stop 3 hours out, whatever. Well, guys, in any case, hope you enjoyed. I will see you all later. Peace out and have a good one. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.